How will they know to follow us on this link?
I didn't change the link. The link was still there.
Okay.
I think. I'm still not. Oh, here we go. Okay, we are live. Are we here?
We're here. This could I use this
Yep,
link?
yep, you can
Okay.
use that one. I didn't change it. Oh my goodness. Hi. No, you're not late. We are.
Oh, yeah.
Tech issues. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second. We're here. Hi guys. We're here.
Welcome.
If only my thing will pop up.
Okay, let me see here.
Hold on.
Here.
It's spinning for me. Can you see us? Can you guys see us? I can't see. I can't. Okay. Here we go. All right. Fantastic. Did I just take it off you a little bit? I have to fix our setup.
Hold it on all over.
Back it up. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness. Okay. What is going on? It's a Friday.
All right, hold on. I gotta get in there.
Sorry, we take a second
Mm-hmm.
to figure out our lives. You guys see we have a sponsor tonight? Oh my gosh. It's so exciting. It's so exciting.
Ask and answer.
Congratulations, sponsor. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about it in 2 seconds.
We're dressed matching colors for the occasion.
You guys know how we do with products. We got to match the products. Wait, you're like hanging on the edge.
Well, that was before you straightened it out, I think.
Oh, wait, let me just give you a little bit more FaceTime.
Okay.
Okay. So our first sponsor, we're still trying to figure out the setup. This was my idea because I was like, I want to show what it is.
Yeah.
But then we have to see us, and so this is
oops.
all learning. This is
Process. Okay.
Happy birthday, Personal Elegance Baskets. It's her birthday today. Happy
okay.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Let me go to the site. Okay, yeah, so all the information is already in the description box, but this is our sponsor tonight. It's called Nourish Your Curls. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Karen M. Hey.
Thank you.
And
starting the night early.
Right, and we both styled our hair with the products tonight. But so the brand or the company, she's actually a boutique. It's called Nourish Your Curls LLC, and it's a like beauty supply store, like boutique in Michigan, and she came up with her own line now called Nourish Your Curls, and there is a nourishing detangler, a nourishing curl smoothie, nourishing buttercream, nourishing protein treatment, and nourishing deep conditioner. I've been going and you can't even see the product up here for the curl smoothie. I'm going in on the curl smoothie, so love it so much. Smells amazing. I feel like it's one of those hidden gems. It is. It's totally a hidden gem. We are obsessed. Seriously. Hidden gem, black owned.
Shiny tonight. When you came home and you were like, oh my God, what do you have in your hair? So I just did just a smoothie. It's like a one and done. And did you do the smoothie and you said in?
I've been using the Nourishing Detangler as a leave-in, and then I go in with the smoothie. The buttercream I read on, you can use it on your skin. I've been using it like lotion. Today I was lotioning my ankles and my knees and my elbows and my body, and I was at work, and Leigh was like, you smell so good. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's this new, cream I'm using, and I had to give her the sight. I'm like, it smells so good. It smells so good.
Can you describe the scent?
So, some of the ingredients in it, it is, what is it, mango, chamomile, is it chamomile? Chamomile and marshmallow, and you get the marshmallow scent. It's it's soft, it's not overwhelming, it's not floral, because we don't do floral.
Right.
It's not floral, it's like a light, marshmallow scent.
It would be on the sweet side. Not so much strict bakery, but it's sweet. Oh, kind of sweet and a hint of floral, maybe, right?
Yeah. They are natural ingredients. There isn't a shampoo, it's brand new. It's new, so this is what she has so far. A detangler, nourishing detangler, a curl smoothie, a nourishing buttercream, protein treatment, and nourishing deep conditioner. So this is what she has so far. And there's a code here tonight. You can use Nourish to get 15% off. So go check it out.
Yes, I put the deep conditioner in my hair last night overnight.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and then I rinsed it out today.
But, and then also, because you guys know I don't refresh, but I actually, this is my hair refreshed. So this morning I was kind of like running a little bit late. So I just took the smoothie, pumped it in my hand, added some water in my hand as well, rubbed it together and just kind of went like this. So this is my hair refreshed because it's like, I feel like it's a little bit bigger than I typically use it or not use it, wear it. And so I used it to refresh. And you guys know I've been obsessed with like mousses and stuff, but I really got back into using a cream with this. So I was like, let me try this product and I love it. So that's who our sponsor is tonight. I'm super excited. I love like small black owned businesses, and especially when they have like, I feel like this is a hidden gem. This is amazing. It's just something, little smoothie.
Read the little excerpt that you read to me at dinner time.
Oh,
what she said about
yeah.
it.
So
is she
on the website?
Is she here to answer any questions anyone may have?
Let me see. What's the code? The code is Nourish right here. Sorry, my elbow's all in the way on it. Let's see. So is it Kitty Potau Crazy? Carzy? That's the owner. That is the owner. So let me just, people are already saying I'm over on the website, just so you can, the about me on the website is
and I
really
like the whole idea that like she jumped right in when we kind of made the call for it a couple of weeks ago, and like she wants to get her business on the ground. So
this is exactly what I like had in mind for this. So I'm really happy we can kick it off with her. With her company. So here it is. So the about me. And so she says, hello, my name is Kyan Tompkins, owner of Nourish Your Curls Boutique LLC. My journey started in 2010 when I found out I was having a little girl. I, at the time, had relaxed hair. I decided I want to transition back to my natural hair. Plus, I will need to know how to manage my little girl's hair because my first child was a boy. I wanted my daughter to love herself from her head to her toes because self-love starts at home. I love that. Absolutely. Yeah. I wanted her to see that her mother has natural hair and loved it. During my natural hair journey, I realized that there are natural hair care products made by us and for us, but is oftentimes not sold by us. In addition, the people selling the products did not use it or could not give you any additional information you need to know how to find a product based on your natural hair. I've always been passionate about healthy hair and a healthy body. I started Nourish Your Curls Boutique LLC to engage with the natural hair community and create a space to discuss, educate, and find the product that works for their natural hair journey. I use the products in the store and I research each product's functional level for different textured hair. And so that's her idea for her company, and then she actually came out now with her own line because you'll see other brands' products on the site, and then she came out with her own line. This is what she created, and so that's what we have here.
Like everything's yellow, like her little boutique.
Yeah. So that is our sponsor tonight.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Lauren Rosetta, for the super chat. And make sure y'all like the video. Okay. Right, packaging is simple, beautiful packaging. It's just nice.
I know. So we matched the packaging.
We did. I went with the green. You know, I always have to go for like the smallest color on a product. You're like, where's the green? I'm like, it's right there. It's on the writing. It's on, you know, the your curls part. I'm like, there's the green. And I've been obsessed with this color green anyway. This shirt is from Target. You guys have been loving my earrings. Yes, these are from Shein. They were $1. You know I'm a bargain shopper. These were $1 from Shein.
This is kind of like waffle, like microscopic waffle.
It's like waffle,
right?
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
So that's what I got going on tonight.
Good girl, good going.
So yeah.
All right. Now we mosey on over to.
So this will just be here, and we will speak on it again throughout the live stream. But it's our sponsor tonight.
Yeah, so it's a way to get some exposure. So for anybody out there, again, like jump on the wave. Like this is a fabulous idea, and you can see.
Someone said it's coconut free.
All right.
We're looking through the ingredients. There's no coconut.
Some D.
There's no coconut in it. So what's going on? What's going on? It's Friday. We are here. We've made it.
See, we did. We didn't have too much of a trying week, right?
No, oh my gosh, it was so funny. I was saying that someone commented on an Instagram picture of mine, and she was like, I hope to see you Friday night live if the Lord doesn't tarry. And I was like, what does that mean if the Lord doesn't tarry? So he didn't tarry? We made it? We made it? Like,
I know it's Terry.
like, I just love the way it's such like, I'll see you on Friday if the Lord doesn't tarry.
Yeah, I'm like, what does Terry mean? I'm like, well, it's kind of like the Lord willing, maybe something like, I don't know.
What do you recommend from Nourish? I always love good stylers. The curl smoothie, LoriAnne has it in her hair as a one and done. So if you're looking just like to get one thing, the curl smoothie is really good. The buttercream is here too, and it is a styler, but you can also use it on your skin. So that's what I've been doing. So you can apply it to the hair.
I like it
for twist and braid styles, or you can use it as like skincare.
Two of the products can be used for different things. So like the deep conditioner can also be used for a curl cream. Mm-hmm. And what was the other one? The butter can be used for a body cream. Mm.
We have not tried the protein yet. I didn't dive into the protein. I never really dive into things that are protein. And you decided you needed something nourishing, so you went with the nourishing deep conditioner. Yeah. And so you said it was amazing. You know, one thing I noticed though, that because today it's I think my second or third time, might be actually my third time styling my hair with this is a refresh. But when I did my first refresh, I like to dunk my head in the sink. When I came up from my hair was soft and shiny. So the first day I styled with it, I styled with the Nourishing Detangler in the curl smoothie. And then the next morning I dunked my head in the sink because I was just going to put the stylers back in again. And when I lifted my hair up, like I guess the product's being kind of rinsed out, my curls were shiny and soft. I was like, wait a minute. They look good.
I'm even looking at us now in the on my iPad, and look at how dark your hair is, and it just kind of looks shiny and healthy.
Girl, look how shiny and dark your hair is.
I know, right?
Girl, you trying to get highlights, girl.
Stop! Don't put this whole chart tonight. It's too early.
Girl, what you said, girl.
Oh, y'all say nothing yet. Too early. Say that for later.
You say that for later.
Say that for later.
Does the smell linger? No. And it's very light. It's not overwhelming. We said it smells like really light marshmallow. It's pleasant.
Hand me the can you reach it, the protein conditioner? Let me see.
Girl, I don't want to do too much moving around, girl.
Oh, okay.
Because like if my whole display comes tumbling down, I'm not gonna be happy.
I know.
I'm gonna be very upset.
Okay, girl.
Okay. This took a while.
I know. All right, just please.
This took a while. If it all comes
you.
tumbling down,
I can't with you.
I'll cry.
Oh, it does smell like Oh yeah, it's got some substance to it. So, see, it's got substance to it.
Okay. I wish we lived closer to each other. We could be friends. Tiffany Allen, I would love that. We always have more friends. An old college friend that had reached out to me the other day that I hadn't talked to in like years, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it smells good. It smells good. It's not bakery. It's not floral. It smells like light marshmallow.
Yeah, it does, right?
It smells very nice. It's very nice.
So yeah, I love the packaging, the simplicity of it. It just looks clean. So,
Taylor's such a teacher. The display screams, "I'm a teacher."
I know, right? Doesn't it? I know.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of curls and being a teacher, right? So. At school, all the kids have to go to school. We have to go to school. And we have to wear masks. So throughout the day, we take mask breaks where like we go outside, or and it's the winter. Sometimes we'll go into the auditorium. We have to go into like a big space, and we all spread out so we can like take our masks off and like get some air. So I took my kids on a mask break outside. I think it was yesterday, and I was standing around with like these girls. I teach 6th grade. So there was one girl who had basically like a super pixie cut, but her hair was straight. She had like a pixie cut. It was cute, like straight hair pixie cut. The other girl that was sitting there had long kind of like wavy hair with like red tips, and so like hers was cool. It's kind of funky. And then there was another girl there. She has all this curly hair, and I believe she's like Jewish. So it's just like all these like kind of like ringlets, and it's just big. But she's in 6th grade, so it's a little frizzy. It's big curly hair, but like her hair is adorable. It's adorable, and I love that like she rocks her natural hair. So I think she was standing there. She was talking about her hair because it was kind of blowing in the wind, and she was talking to the girls, and she was like, I have hair like my sister's, and I think she said her sister's hair is a little bit tighter. And one of the girls was like, you don't have hair like your sister's. Your hair is she's like, it's bushy and it's frizzy. And I was like,
You literally were.
I was like, hold up.
Yeah, your moment
I
had
was
come.
like, wait a minute. I was like, her hair's not bushy and frizzy. I'm like, it's curly. I'm like, it's fantastic. I'm like, it's amazing. I'm like, we don't talk about people's hair. I'm like, first of all, we don't talk about people's features to begin with. I'm like, we don't speak on people's hair, people's noses, people's lips, people's face. We don't speak on people. I'm like, we have something nice to say. I'm so like, calling someone's hair bushy and frizzy. That don't sound nice to me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, she has curly hair. Hair is fantastic. And so I was like, I asked her, I was like, how do you feel about your curly hair? She's like, I love it. She's like, it's unique. I'm like, it sure is. And I'm like, as you should love it. And we were standing talking about curly hair. By the time we were done talking about curly hair, the two girls were like, well, I wish my hair was curly. I wish I had curly hair. And I'm like, well, you guys have straight hair. I'm like, put a little curling iron in it. I'm like, your hair is versatile too. But I'm saying your hair's versatile. Her hair's unique and amazing. I'm like, let's not talk about people's hair. But I was like, but see, it's those comments like that where, because basically the whole school, is people with like straight hair. There's not a whole lot of curly hair, and so it's comments like that where the next girl coming next day with straight hair, straightened her hair out, and it's like, no, like your curls are fantastic, and I'm so happy that she was like, I love my hair, and I'm like, as you should. It's amazing. Thank you, so song.
All right, hold on. So we have some business to take care. All right. So what? All right. So this is Kitty. Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay. So we know that right there. There she is in the chat.
So type 4 can use it. Recommend the curl smoothie and buttercream for twist outs and flat twist or braid outs. Works well with wet line gel too. Cool. So it's compatible. So yeah, these are creams, but definitely if you need probably more hold, get a gel up in there. I found there's hold though. There's a pretty decent. Not that there's like a cast, but when you use a cream and you just kind of feel that there's a hold.
Yeah.
With the smoothie,
I think this is a decent hole, like because I didn't want a hold, so that's why I just did that by itself, and it's exactly the way I wanted it to feel in the area and the blowiness of it all. So yeah, I'm glad I just did that by itself.
Yeah.
All right. Right. So, all right. All right. So I went to my necklace. My necklace one's a little doggy bone for doggy. My mom got it for me last Christmas. Right? Was last? Oh, the Christmas before. Wow. Time flies. And then the other one's just like a little L that I got from, I believe, Nordstrom's.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Daniela Jones was like, that's great as a teacher, gas all hair types. Yeah. So like I wanted to hype up the girl with the curly hair, but I wasn't trying to make the girls with the straight hair feel bad, but I just wanted to let them know like it's not cool to make comments like that. Like on anybody's appearance, on anybody's hair type, texture, or whatever, to say her hair is bushy and frizzy, like that doesn't sound like a compliment to me.
Yeah, see, Ms. Bohemia said, so glad you said something. I'm sure it made such an impact. I was made fun of to no end for my hair, and teachers would laugh along. So, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so I mean that's why I said it was your moment to shine, because that's exactly for a moment like that you became a teacher, because you never had someone to kind of like jump in to your defense. A teacher would be standing by watching and basically, you girls go stand over there. Like they would hear the problem and not want to address it.
Because like one had like a cool edgy pixie cut, the other one had like long black hair with like red tips, and then there was the other girl standing there with curly hair, but it's like 6th grade curly hair, so it's like all over the place. But she held her own. Like she didn't need me, but I was just like, just so you guys know, we're not gonna talk about curly hair.
That was cool.
And I just showed them my badge, because my badge was from last year, and so on my ID picture, my hair is super long, and so I was like, this was my hair. I'm like, I cut it off, and the girl was like, not many people can rock short hair, Miss Wesley, but you can. I was like, thank you.
Oh, okay. So is it right there? They have Afterpay. I love that word, Afterpay. Cha-ching.
Who has Afterpay?
Does this have after? Who said that? Who has it? Vanessa Bristol. Does this company have Afterpay?
Was she asking, or is she
telling
us?
No, she says. I think it looks like she's telling us that they have Afterpay, and then she. Love me some Afterpay, guys. I think that's a brilliant idea. Why did I think of that? The Afterpay. It's like instant gratification. You get what you get, and I'm so good. I have a special account. I don't have to pay right away. They give me 2 weeks to get my coins together. RMT just ordered a t-shirt and deep conditioner from your sponsor site for my daughter. Oh,
so
wow.
Another disclaimer, kind of, I think, was that she said there was only going to be 15 of each. So if stuff is going south, y'all might have sold it out already. So I don't know. Someone's saying that the code says exceeds number of uses. Y'all blowing it up? Is it gone? Is it gone?
See?
I'm not sure, but I think there was only going to be 15 units of each. I believe that's what she said. So you can try.
Is she still in the comments? For how long? When is she gonna whip up another batch? Because MADCURLS is no joke when we put stuff
y'all
out there.
don't play.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Like, no way. We're like 20. Y'all done bought out the site, guys.
We've been known to shut down sites before.
So I got mine. Sorry, guys. But I mean, you can try. Maybe that's just a code. I don't know. Yep, it's gone.
Wow.
Girl, we're kind of sick then. No, I mean, good purchase. Who got it?
Yeah.
What'd you get? Wow.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh, see, if the Lord tarries means if the rapture does not take place, then we will continue on our plans, whatever they are. Okay. I like that. Okay.
Rapture check.
Wow, but yeah, definitely. Her social medias and websites and stuff are in the description box, so definitely follow her social medias and kind of keep up for when there's a restock.
Tay, you rocking some lashes today, Elizabeth?
Yes, I am. I put on some lashes. Guys, I don't know. I came home. I was fine. Like I took a nap, and I told my mom I woke up, and I was just like super anxious. Like my stomach hurt, and I almost like didn't want to get up. Like I was just like really anxious. I don't know. I woke up from my nap just kind of feeling just off. And you made some good food, and you were like, "Well, Tay, I made some food. I made some rice," and so we went downstairs and we ate.
Chinese rice.
But as I was getting dressed, I was like, you know what? Tonight's a lash night. I need to put some lashes on. So.
I know, because we were running late as usual. We couldn't like do our makeup together, and normally that kind of like is calming, and like we listen to our music and talk, so I had to be in here, put my makeup on, and you had to be in your room.
So she said the restock will be in 6 to 8 weeks, but
okay,
keep an eye out.
All right,
we recommend it. I know there were also some people who were like who emailed us like not really knowing what like a sponsorship would look like for their business, and this is what it looks like. Here it is.
What we do.
So have you ever tried Glam Medic? Yes. So they were sent to me actually, but I don't know how I feel about the whole magnetic lash thing. Right now I'm more into like the felt tip glue kind of applications where it's like a felt tip liner, but it's lash glue, and I feel like it's easier to use, and I put it on. I've been really into that.
I like here where Bree said, Tay, I hope your anxiety is better. Sending love. I like that people talk about that now. Like, it's a real thing. It's a real condition. People do get anxiety. I first got anxiety. I'm not saying like tonight you had a panic attack or anything, but I'm saying that I did, though, when I was 24, after, I believe, I had you, was it? Yeah, I don't know, whatever, but it was the strangest thing. It was so odd. Me, who... like it's personable, like to go out, like to drive, like to go to stores, like to shop. I literally could not leave my house. I just was not myself. Whenever I go out, like for my security, I would bring, for whatever reason, I would bring a bottle of Pepto-Bismol everywhere I went. I don't know whether it's a hormonal thing. After giving birth or something, it was the strangest thing. I was afraid of everything, everywhere. I'm a quilter, so I would always go to fabric stores, and I just could not go. I'd go into the fabric store, I'd look around, I'd feel like all eyes were on me, and I heard me go out. I couldn't go to like the little mommy and me groups that I used to go to when I had the kids. I was petrified of everything. So then my mom flew out from Connecticut at the time. She didn't understand anything like kind of like about mental illness. So she gave me a ring. This is the ring. I love the ring. And she said, because she was like a mom, and she was nervous, and like she didn't experience that. So she said, when she went back to Connecticut, because I was in California at the time, she said, if you don't call me and tell me anything about that, she goes, you can keep the ring. So to this day, whatever she goes, oh, you still wearing that ring? Yep, I'm wearing the ring. Yep. So that was why I wouldn't call her and tell her to upset her.
That you were feeling off.
Yeah, but I didn't understand what it was. It was the oddest thing. So, but after a while, you kind of get like used to it, and you can feel attacks coming out, you can feel anxiety, and as you grow older, like you can kind of like manage that. I mean, I never got it like as bad as I got it then, and it never really kind of got that, but I know at times you talk about being anxious, heart racing.
Yeah, I know I definitely had anxiety when I was younger, starting in 4th and 5th grade, because I was bullied pretty bad, and like I was like on and off meds like around that time, but it dissipated when I went to high school, and then like it was gone kind of like in college, but sometimes I will just get like really anxious, like my eye will twitch, or my heart will race, or I'll just feel like off, and I don't know what it is. I know this week is kind of like my girl time, so you were like, keep that in mind, like of the month. So I kind of like my emotions get like really like wonky, and that's around this time anyway. But
emotions really, if anybody doesn't believe that it really.
But you're really good. Like sometimes like I'll just be like, I mean, I'm also going through I'm dealing with a breakup, like all that kind of stuff. So like there's a lot of other things going on. Like my job is a little stressful this week, and so there was a lot going on this week. But like you're so good. Sometimes I was like come in and like I'm like, Mom, I need a hug, like, and you'll just like hug me, or like I don't know what's wrong, and you're like, well, that's okay. Like basically you're in the bosom of your family. Just lay down. Like you want to get mommy's bed, or right. I feel like you know, I woke up from my nap and I was really like feeling anxious, and I came out the room and you're like, well, I made you some rice, there's some food like that. I don't like something about that, just like I'm like, oh, like I have food
Really?
downstairs.
It's
Like
funny
it's
how
like that was nice.
Yeah, like I'll do things and like not really realize like how comforting it could be to you, or you'll do the same thing for me. And I'll say to you I'm like for some reason this feels like a memory I said in time, and I'll often think back to something, the most innocuous thing that we could do, but for some reason in my mind it's like it's stamped as like this. To me, this is going to be a memory, like the most innocent thing. And I like a time where I had a memory with my mom was when I was pregnant with Adam, and we walked around this cute little quaint town in Connecticut, and it was just like a no big deal day. I can't believe like all these years later I still remember that moment. I remember the exact dress I had on. It was a cute little maternity dress. It was long, had like little white Keds on and little like bobby socks, and we just kind of like, walked up and down the street, and then we went to like this little Chinese restaurant, maybe it was Thai, Chinese, I'm not sure, but it's just kind of like stamped in my mind like that was a memory, that was like a moment in time. So we will have these things like they feel like moments in time, and then I often think back when I'm going through rough times or whatever. Like I can get back to that period. Like it's like I have that example that I can like pull myself up out of a dark moment and remember that there were good times.
Yeah. So LoriAnne, you seem like such a comforting person. Yeah, no, she is. And like totally, like sometimes like I just need my mom. And I think the other morning, oh my gosh, it was like it hadn't snowed, but it was freezing. So there was so much ice, and my tires are so bald. Like my tires are so bad because I've been sharing my car with everybody and their grandmother for like the past couple years. And so like I need new tires. I'm gonna be, what would you say, passing the hat when it's time to buy tires. Right. Everybody that rode my car, everyone's paying for my tires. Passing the hat. But so it was so cold that my tires were literally frozen. They were like ice skates. I backed out the driveway and I went slide. And I was sliding because they had ice on them. They were frozen. There was no treads. And I was saying, and so I came back in the house and I was like, Mom, like I need to use your car. And you're like, well, I have to go to the dentist, and like if you cancel last minute, the dentist like they charge you. So you were like, you weren't giving up your car. Yeah. And I was like late. I was becoming more and more late for work, and so I was like, well, do you want me to die? Like I was like, really, you want me to die? Like, so Adam ended up giving me a ride to work, but like I feel like I went out of the house. Like I definitely slammed the door on my way out of the house. But I had a moment at work, and I was like, well, I don't know if we're in an argument. I don't even think we're in an argument, but I went out the house kind of like huffy, and I called her, but like I was having a moment at work, and I was like, hi, like I'm sorry about this morning, but like I need my mom. Sometimes I need to look at her. Like I need to call her, FaceTime her, and just like look at her and be like, hi, can I see you? Can I see doggy? And then I feel better. But
no, it's that busted dentist. Even though like I got back into practice, remember guys, like whoever's like OG MADCURLS, you guys know the dentist story, how I found another one that break my jaw and all this nonsense. So finally I made it back to the original dentist. I wasn't there because of the insurance issues, and then and then remember I said that when I didn't have insurance, I said, but I'm gonna rise like a phoenix one day, and when I do, like I'm gonna remember this. And so when I did, I never found really anybody like them. So I went crawling back, I think last year sometime, but because I have MS and things happen, I cannot plan these things. Like some days are good days, some days are bad days. So when I went in yesterday, somebody's like, why are you like kind of like walking like that? Because I was limping, and I said I have MS. So she's like, oh, okay. But that never happened to me before. I never had anybody ask. I certainly wouldn't ask anybody why they were walking a certain way.
Wait. Because who asked you to walk a certain way?
The girl, like, how they take you to the back room. So she's like, she came out and said, Lori, come with me. And so when I was coming with her, she was like watching how I was walking, and I was like limping because that's how I walk now. And so she's like, what happened to your leg or whatever? And I'm like, I have MS, and it's a bad MS day. And so she just said, oh, but I like never was questioned about the way like I walk. So that was like different. But anyway, busted. But I like them, but anyway, they're still busted because they're sitting out $75 of my money because I cancel. And so they will have to take it whenever I cancel again. So it almost has to like permanently be there. It's weird. I never saw it before, never heard of it. And they literally, in order for me to book an appointment, you literally have to put down $75. And now they just kind of like keep it there. It's odd. It feels uncomfortable. So when I go back on the 10th for, I had a cavity, they had to fill that. I'm going to ask about my money. That would have been it till like 6 months. Just sitting on folks' money.
Sitting on a money.
During a panini.
We're not doing that. We need the money back.
Right.
Need the money back. But yeah, someone said like they don't like being in crowds. Yeah. I saw, I think Aaliyah Shabazz, she said like she gets anxious walking to the grocery store. That's me too. I think it's a crowd thing. I think it's a crowd thing. Like, it's so interesting. Like I will like put on an outfit and be like, okay, I'm going out, and like I feel cute, whether it's a grocery store, Target, whatever. Like, but like the second I get out, I feel like this big. Like I just feel like I'm just like a mouse amongst elephants or something. I just feel like it's just like everything's like closing in on me, and
Well, I went out today. I mean, for the very first time.
I don't know. I get nervous.
In months by myself. Normally, I do everything with you, but you had come home from work, and I had to go. Oh, guys, I got glasses, just like my favorite ones, but these are navy blue now. So you know how I always wear, go demonstrate the burgundy ones. But then I was on eBay, so I found the blue ones. They had to put the lenses in. So anyway, so I had to go pick those up because I did that back in January, and now we were about ready to go in March. So I said, I think I better go get them. So I did.
Girl, you was blind, girl.
I am blind. That's my prescription.
Girl.
Oh, your what is it called? Prescription shaming?
Girl. Oh my goodness. It's so blurry.
It is? That's because you're not, was it nearsighted or far? I don't know what it is. I think anytime you use somebody else's prescription, it's different.
Guys, I got a colored contact collab. That's going to be such a fun video because LoriAnne's been talking about me wanting colored contacts for years. And people always tell me, like, now, I love my brown eyes. Totally love them, but it's fun to switch up. Why can people switch up their wigs and weaves and makeup and stuff and clothing? Like, I feel like colored contacts are the same thing. I was like, I want to try some colored contacts. So I got me a collab, and I'm going to have to make a little YouTube video. And I was like, you know, you can be in the video because probably it'll be comic relief because I won't be bothered. Like, I want to try colored contacts. I don't care.
Like every day your eyes are a different color?
Girl, why not every day someone's hair could be a different color, different wigs. You can lace some wigs. I have blue wig this day, black wig, that short, long. People have changed their wigs. They change their makeup. You got different color eyeshadow on, you know. Sometimes you wear this color.
Eyeshadow and contacts are two different things.
No, they're how? Please tell me how.
Contacts are like part of your, like, you're trying to like pass off like you have like those kind of eyes. Like your DNA.
Girl, so what's the difference between people changing their hair color?
That's true.
Girl. Don't come for me, girl, because I'm not bothered.
All right, but anyway, so today, I had to go out by myself, and so, and I don't like it, but I didn't want to get in the habit, which is already kind of like settling in, where I don't want to go out by myself. It makes me nervous, and I'm like, I'm too young, basically, to throw in the towel for driving and going out places. So I forced myself to go out, and I did good. Once I was out there, went there, and then I came back through town. Where else did I go? Home Depot. Did you really? I did.
You made a pit stop?
I made a pit stop at Home Depot. I love Home Depot. You won't go to Home Depot with me anymore.
No, because I like Home Depot, but like I like going in and out, like in for what I need and out. You die at Home Depot like you're at the mall, like you're at Sephora or something. I'm like,
I love Home Depot.
I'm like, I don't want to spend that long at Home Depot. I don't. And
I could literally spend hours there. I never get bored. I mean, I'm picking every single thing, every single nut, bolt, tool. I just love Home Depot. So I never knew there was so much fun over that side, on the other side. You know, like to me, like men's tools and stuff. I never thought, like so boring. But no, when I actually really started getting into Home Depot, no, I love Home Depot. But I knew I didn't have a lot of time tonight, so I had to just run in and run out. And so that's what I did. So then after that, I had to go to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription.
Karen M. She said, cracking me up. LA throwing shade about color contacts, but talking about getting on the highlight train again.
Oh my God! I said y'all can't talk about highlights yet.
Girl, she's saying, what's the difference? There is none. There is none.
I can't speak about it, girl, because I can't help that. I have 6 green eyes.
The only thing is that color contacts are less permanent. I can pop them jokers and have my brown eyes again. You got to dye your hair to get it back to once that bleaches in. That's it.
I just don't do that. So I just have to wait for it to like just grow out and be cut out.
Guys, it would just be like an every now and then. It was just something fun I wanted to try.
You always get hungry when you go to Home Depot. I love Home Depot.
That is very true.
Oh, Lowe's? Really? Find Lowe's.
Why, Lauren, why is that?
What's that?
Why is that? I swear, I could have just eaten, but I go to Home Depot, I'm starving. Maybe because I'm so bored, I'm hungry.
No, I am not. I'm looking at Home Depot looking for dates.
Who said that?
Wisdom is better.
I'm hollering. Wow.
I know.
You spent hours there trying to get a maid.
Yeah, a guy kept circling around me today, I just could feel like this breath on my neck basically. And sure enough, he rode up and he goes, anything I can help you with? That makes me kind of like nervous when that happens because I'm like, am I taking too long in a section? Do I look like a thief, or are they just trying to like just use that as an excuse, like the little damsel in distress? And I can show him around Home Depot. I can tell him what he needs at Home Depot. So no, I don't need no help from a man.
LoriAnne's looking for a handyman.
No,
I'm dying.
Yes. I never even thought about that.
I know. We're the men that can like build a shelf, build you a house. You see them on TikTok. It's like, today me and my husband are gonna DIY this table, and like they're just building stuff and cutting and sawing and stuff in their garage, and that's cool.
I never thought about that. Girl, maybe we should go to Home Depot together.
Girl,
we each find a main.
Girl, can we pick a different town though? Not this one.
Okay.
We gotta pick a good town. Like,
I know.
there's some variety.
I know, right? I know it's all dried up here. Let me think. Where can we go?
Sally D, I get anxiety at Home Depot too, because it's just like, you get overwhelmed. I went in there to buy some blinds, came home with the wrong blinds, picked the wrong color, got the right box, wrong color.
The last time
like,
we were there,
I never get it right at Home Depot.
You were like riding me. You were up. You were in
Because where else am I supposed to go?
Get lost.
Like at the mall, we'll get there and like maybe we might start out in the same store, but we always end up like, okay, Mom, I'm going to Forever 21. I'm going somewhere. It's
love that.
Like, and I leave Home Depot. Where am I going?
And not only you, a doggy. It's pet friendly. So here her
where
doggy.
Am I going?
And I kept smiling. I kept saying, you guys, did you go to look at the paint aisle, or did you go? Yep, we looked at it. And then she was like sitting there, like a 12-year-old, just like sitting, like, almost like with your hands on your, almost like your hands like that. I hated that.
I was so bored because again, in and out. I went to get some paint, went and got it. I'm done in like 5 minutes, and like you're still picking up each nut and bolt like piece by. No, I told her Home Depot. That's all you. I'm not going to Home Depot with you. I can't. I cannot go to Home Depot.
I love Home Depot.
So just stares at the aisles. Yeah, that's you. Like just up and down. Yeah, just oh my gosh, the light. Oh my gosh, like you said, I need to go get light bulbs. You looked at every light bulb, at every Kelvin,
that was why I was here tonight.
Daylight, blue light, this light, light.
That's exactly what I got tonight, and they were so interesting. And how can I show? Because I thought,
is it Leah Marie or is it Lee Marie? Thank you. No, but girl, that's just you. I think because you are just extremely detailed to the max, and I'm just not. Like, I'm detailed, but you jump out the window, so I can't. Oh my gosh, a place like Home Depot where you read every single thing, and then you start, and then when you start picking up the phone and looking stuff up, and I'm just like, we're gonna be here forever.
I know. Yep. I know. I can't just like let anything just. But I feel like I'm in a teaching or a learning period in my life still. Like, you can never know enough. And I feel like because I'm on my own and I'm like venturing out to places like I never probably would have paid that much attention to. So it's like brand new experiences for me. And so I have to glean everything.
A lovely art. Bust it. She said done in 5 minutes. Why, you got the wrong blind? No. I didn't know there were different colors. I didn't know there was. I thought all of the blinds over there were white. Apparently some boxes said alabaster. I did not know what alabaster was. Alabaster's like the color of this busted air conditioning over here that's like standing out. It's like this weird beige color. So I took out the box. I'm like, why are these beige? And then I looked at the box and it said alabaster. I'm like, I don't even know, like, what is that? Who wants alabaster blinds? So I had to take them back. I ended up taking them back.
Exactly. You have the picture
a month later.
Exactly. Because I got, all right, get the light. I thought these were really cute. I love like people are really into light bulbs these days, or is it people, or is it just me? So I definitely had to. And I hate making decisions, so I have to just like grab both and then on the side.
Look at it, like this is busted.
Is that busted?
You got a whole thing over here with like 6 bags of light bulbs. Who needs? You light in a whole school building.
It's different because I never knew that light bulbs matter. Okay, so there's warm, there's daylight. So what we have now is like super, 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 almost like white, clean light. Even beyond, like, I used to think that the best lighting was GE and those Reveal lights. These lights here don't have nothing on them. So they're called daylight. So, but then tonight when I went...
They can affect your mood, that's very true.
Light bulbs can affect your mood. Yes, they can. They definitely can. So it was getting a little too warm in here, so I had to kind of like brighten it up. And you kind of discovered that because when we were taking pictures, you hate the the yellowness.
I said daylight and like 5,000K. Like, that's how bright it has to be.
What do they call the lumens or the Kelvins or something?
Yeah, because it matters. Like, it has to be high. And then like mine's like 100 watt, 5,000K daylight, and it's just such white light. It's so bright.
All right, so so this is daylight. So I didn't have these at home. I had the other daylight that were just kind of like white, and I'll show you the difference. Open up that one. And I'll show them.
This is also what you do. Like, you ask
I like to
like,
find
Mom.
the filament. I like the way they do the light bulb.
Like, I'm like, I really just don't care.
Because
like,
it goes with my industrial looking room, so I like to see the filament.
Wait, what am I looking at?
So that's just like a cute little old fashioned light bulb, it looks like.
Okay.
It's so cute. And then
little regular degular.
And this is a regular degular though. See, it has a little filament inside. And it looks cute in my room because it's like it's all industrial.
See the filament, guys? The filament.
And when you light it up, you can see the filament all lit up. Very cute. So.
Hi, Lily Alyssa, thank you. She said, since I missed out on the quote, this is for the fun chat and more light bulbs. Girl, she said you love super chat for your light bulbs, girl. Busted. Since she's lighting up all of Times Square, apparently. Who needs this many light bulbs? And then you went into my room and I had an extra pack of light bulbs. She's like, are you using this light bulb? Why? I'm like, you have like 50 light bulbs.
Because it just was sitting
Leave
there.
my little light bulb alone. She's like, are you using this? Why do you need my one light bulb? My one backup light bulb.
I know, I have a light bulb addiction. I like the one that I got. I think that was the one that you had that you can adjust it to daylight, the white light. You put it on an app.
You put it on an app and you can like change the color of the room. To me, it wasn't bright enough. But the one I have in my room, like literally in the morning when you click it on, it is like bam in your face. It's and sometimes it's like too much. So I'll just like basically get dressed with like little, what is it, like Christmas lights around my window because like my main light is just so bright. So
and don't forget I have like the little pendant lights everywhere. So the pendant lights are kind of like hanging, and they all need to have light bulbs in them. Yeah, that's why.
You're so funny. How many light fixtures do you have? She pays the majority of the light bill. Or at least she should.
And no, we split it up. I told you guys I have an obsession because I have to get away from those dark days. Okay, the dark days when I was married and the room was just always so just dark. And I don't know why at the time I didn't have a brain cell to do what I'm doing now. Go to Home Depot and buy light bulbs. Why did everything seem so difficult at the time? You know, like, what's the big deal about getting light bulbs today? I went out to get my glasses and on the way back, and guess what? I stopped off at Home Depot. Why did I think it was difficult, or why did I have a husband that didn't say, let's get light bulbs? Because as each one popped, they stayed popped. Why? It's like,
maybe he wasn't a handyman.
Maybe it was everything's like a major thing. Like when things went, that was just it, and everything was never fixed or replaced. And so now when light bulbs go, or I want to change things, I can do that. So no, I ain't looking at Home Depot for no man. Trust me, I'm not. Not at all. That's busted stuff. Nope.
So is it Mia Brown? Maya Brown? Do you ladies have any tips for starting YouTubers? How were we first started? You basically got this channel up and running. So we were consistent with our content. And I think we had a theme. I feel like with anything, any type of marketing, I feel like you have to have like a main kind of like audience, like what you're doing. So like ours was natural hair. Anything, you know, natural hair is how we started, you know, doing product reviews, that kind of thing. And I think what really got the channel popping was us like answering comments, like talking to the audience and kind of like building this. Like when people follow your channel and they leave comments, they know you talk back to them. I feel like that makes people stay. It kind of feels like it's like on a personal level. Yes. So definitely like when you post videos consistently, you know, answer comments and you know, respond to people watching.
I'm not saying that you open up a brand new channel, and hang up a shingle and then everybody starts going live, but I think that really kind of like added to the channel, right? Like a little bit, because we feel like we connect.
We didn't do that until a year in, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't go live till like a year after we had our channel.
The way we do it, I don't know if anybody else does it on YouTube like that. Or at least, like, I'm sure there are plenty of people that do it, but not that like I am aware of. But I just think it's kind of like a unique part of our channel that we literally like just touch base with everyone. Like we know people, you know. Like who was it? Sarah Duggan became my friend on Facebook, and now I get to see like her family and everything. So we
got Facebook fam on Facebook. I get requests all the time. Like I think this is, and sometimes people leave like a message like, "I'm MADCURLS fam. Can we Facebook friends? I'm MADCURLS fam." So. Yeah, we have MADCURLS fam
yes,
on Facebook.
Base foodie. It is my new hobby now, and I am embracing brand new things.
There's that. And also like working with brands. What was I saying? I was talking to a lady at work because like her son is trying to kind of like get into like the influencer world. And I know starting out, people think automatically like where's the free stuff? When does the free products come? And I feel like if there's a certain brand you want to work with, I would recommend buying the product first, making a sickening video and kind of showing them what you can do and tag them, and then they come to you. That's how I did it with a lot of brands. I was like, you know, I'm gonna buy this gel here, I'm gonna make a video, and the brand's gonna come to me. There were a few brands that like that's how I ended up on their PR list or getting collabs and stuff, because I made a video first, and then they're like, hey, can we send you this? Can you do this? Because like you kind of audition, like they can see what you can do. So I would recommend doing something like that. Like if you know there's a brand you want to work with, like make a sickening video with like their gel or their product or their lipstick or their eyeshadow, or like whatever it is.
Right.
And I feel like they come to you. That's happened before. Like they come to you.
Japan is in the house. Hey, I made it to the live Saturday here in Japan. I love you, ladies. Thanks for making it.
So cool, Japan. Hey.
Who else said something? Yes, spritting with Epsom salt. No, I'm too busy soaking in Epsom salt. Oh my gosh, I had such excruciating pain the other day, and I didn't know what it was. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. I'm too busy soaking in it. But I mean, it's still there. It's available in the spray bottle. But no, seriously, I was too busy soaking in it this week. But no, definitely. Anybody try it this week? After I talked about it last week.
Right, of course, Brie. You could also like reach out yourself and be like, "Hey, I've done that as well too."
Before you show like content.
Yeah, sometimes it works. Sometimes it, like
Yeah.
I mean, I do that more often than not now. If I'm like, what did I reach out for? Oh, some blue light glasses. That's how I got on with Zilu. I was like, I want some blue light glasses. So I was like, hey, my name is it's TaylorAnne on Instagram, and like let's have a little product for review exchange. And then like it turns into something more. Like, okay, you send me some glasses, I'll wear them in a sickening picture on Instagram. You get some exposure, I get some free glasses, and then like after that, it's like, okay, well we're not gonna be keeping. Let's get a little Manny now. Like, I mean, I'm promoting people buying. I got codes and stuff, so it kind of grows from there. But yeah, some things I'll say like, hey, I want some, and so sometimes I'll reach out and be like, hey, let's do a little collab. So you can write those kinds of emails. I did all the time for MADCURLS. I was like, hey, we're MADCURLS Natural Hair Channel, mother, daughter, this and that. Here's what we do. We'd love to review your product on our page, and we do that all the time.
Oh, but you can do that, but I can't. You're saying?
Well, because girl, you don't negotiate the Manny right, girl. I was like, you agreed to what? For what? For what? I'm like, girl.
I know. And then today he said that. So today I had to sign the dotted line.
Guys, I love you guys for the support you showed LoriAnne and on her Gleeman video. I was so happy. You guys were like, here for Flav, here for this. And what's so funny is that I was sitting in the room while she was recording. And like, this is my personality. You see me, I'm just like, hey, da-da-da. Like, I feel like you kind of have to be like that. But people were commenting, LoriAnne, their video was so soothing. It was so this, it was so that. Because like for me, she stopped, like, how'd I do? I'm like, well, where's the energy? I was like, we have a little bit more energy, a little more octane, and like, but like people were like, your voice was so soothing, and it was so nice. I was like, okay, so girl, do you.
So before I signed the dotted line, Twiggy tacked on a few more things, and I'm like, wait a minute. When I agreed to it on the 10th, I don't remember like social media posts. I just remember just the video, the one video, for at least 3 minutes on YouTube. And today, before I signed, I had to like basically sign away my firstborn. They owned all the rights to all of that. They could take it down whenever they wanted to. They could put it up whenever they wanted to. All of that stuff. But it was like social media posts. So I don't remember all of that. But a little bit Manny. So they tacking on now.
So I just saw the owner of the company, the sponsor we're doing today, our sponsor tonight. Our MADCURLS Friday Night Live is sponsored by Nourish Your Curls. They are a small Black-owned business. Natural hair products. They just came. They're actually a boutique, and they sell natural hair products. But she came out with her own line, so it's called Nourish Your Curls, and there are 5 products in the line: Nourishing Detangler, Curl Smoothie, Protein and Moisture Treatment, and a Butter Cream. And we styled our hair with it tonight. I'm not sure if you guys got everything, but she just said that if the code wasn't working, the code Nourish is working now, so you can get 15% off.
Is there still stuff there to be had?
There might be.
Okay.
So if you're interested, you can use code Nourish for 15% off. The links are in the description box to get to the website. We recommend the Curl Smoothie. That's what our hair is being. That's what we both styled our hair with tonight. I styled my hair with the Nourishing Detangler and the Curl Smoothie. You did a one and done with the Curl Smoothie. The butter cream is also amazing. She said it's amazing for twist outs and braid outs. You can also use it on your skin. I've been using it as lotion because it smells so good. The products have marshmallow in it, so like they smell like they have this light scent of marshmallow. It smells amazing. This is our sponsor.
See, it's so funny how like people like certain things. Like, yeah, I guess it's my voice, but I don't know. It's like intimidating. I'm so used to doing things with you. I give people a lot of credit that have their own YouTube channel because I feel like we feed off of each other. And if I don't have you to feed off of, then I have to just like stay focused and just do that. I don't even know if I could drum up business if I was by myself. But
I'm not good neither. Like I feel like we do it. We're better
so
together.
Used to doing this kind of way of doing it, but I wonder if we went out on our own eventually, if we would get used to it. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, well, we had to get used to working together. Probably if we had to go our separate ways, we could get used to working alone and like talking on like different topics, like whatever our niche would be.
Right.
But yeah, I enjoy doing it together. No, when MADCURLS getting that HelloFresh code.
I know.
Girl, you want HelloFresh so bad. I know.
I do.
That's what you keep saying.
I do want HelloFresh. I don't know. But sometimes, and I'm not saying I don't know nothing about HelloFresh, but sometimes pre-made food and things, like the store that we go to in town, like the Stu Leonard's, around Thanksgiving they have things, and I just have to have one bad experience with something like that, and then I'm just kind of turned off to the whole thing. For instance, one time I went to Stu Leonard's to get cupcakes, and I absolutely love their cupcakes. But I went during the summertime, and everything is absolutely made fresh from scratch. And when I went in there, I bought the cupcakes. It's summer, humid, hot, and when I turned it upside down, it had mold. That turned me off. That's
Girl,
it.
that was years ago. You're still
I
talking about that
know.
moldy cupcake.
I am. Then remember Cold Stone Creamery, the cone, when they were whipping up the cake, whip it. They put all the sprinkles and keep
Then
whipping it, whip to get all that whipping, and then when it's whirled up in that cone, the cone was moldy. So it's Cold Stone Creamery off the
What
checklist.
is that?
This was years ago down in
I don't
Norwalk.
remember that.
So now all this HelloFresh, I have a one time to get something funny looking,
That ain't
smelling.
fresh.
Yeah. So all this packaged stuff during Thanksgiving, like they have the cut up butternut squash, and they have everything done for you. Okay, everything. And one year, mold in the turnips or something. So I was just like, wow, like how soon do they cut this stuff up? And you know, when all this HelloFresh is traveling in these trucks, like when are they getting here? You know, when do they cut it up? How long's it been sitting on trucks? And I don't know.
Is it to live free? She's like, y'all, I'm laying down on my satin pillow. My curls are mush, but I'm not bothered because I'm loving my big chop, no regrets. Yeah, I sleep on satin pillowcases too. And no matter, I could sleep on anything and my hair is gonna wake up mushy, like flat the next day. Like that's, I think it's just because the hair is so short. Like what else can it do? I can't pineapple it. I can't do anything but lay on it at night. So it's gonna be flat. Guys, I'm letting it grow out. I decided I'm letting it grow out. You know who I saw?
Oh, okay. So Zoe knows that she tried HelloFresh. Her mom. It was pretty good. Okay.
Okay. Nia the Light. She came up on my Explore page, and I saw the way her hair looks now, and I kind of scrolled back through her profile from when she first big chopped, and I loved watching her journey, and I just want to take one. Like, I want my hair to grow out. So I can always cut it back down once it grows. Like, you can always
You're gonna have it grow out?
I want to let it grow. I want to see what it's going to do. I said, right now, it's definitely rounding. It's, like, coming out, and it's just going to be, like, round on my head. I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
And then probably at some point you're going to have to shape it a little bit so it can keep on, like, growing and doing its thing.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know what this, see, like, what is this? I don't know what this is. Like, it's just, I don't know what the shape is. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
It's growing out. It's
I know the first time when
growing.
I big chopped, and it might be, maybe have been like a little bit longer than yours. That's when I went to Joe Ortiz, and that's when he gave me that really cute haircut, and then he shaped it so when it continued to grow, it grew into a really cute shape.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it has to be cut and shaped at some point. Not yours, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
you know, in general.
I'm going to let it, like, grow all the way out. Like, I want to see where it's going to go. I
know, right?
I want to see where it's going to go. But I can enjoy it, like, short while it's growing. Like, it's still really short. I'm still rocking the short haircut, but I want to let it grow. Girl, can I have some juice? You got some water? Some
I have orange over here or cherry.
I'll take cherry.
Bing cherry.
Bing cherry.
What was it?
Bing.
Wait, I saw a question here.
You got any snacks?
What kind?
Are you being a good host?
Yes, I am being a good host. We're working, we're not snacking.
I said we're not doing that.
All right, somebody said, Queen said, I'm surprised you ladies don't talk too much about Wetline Extreme. That is my staple for wash and goes, and I have very similar hair type. It's so cheap and so perfect. We do have a video on our channel with it, but we can't like, lay into everything too. Actually, we do. We do lay into certain things. But yeah, why don't we talk about it, girl? I can't say why.
Say what?
Wetline Extreme. Why don't we rave about it more?
Because we just don't use it. It's in the bathroom. I keep it in there if I need to like lay my edges on, but like I don't really use it on my hair right now. So like when I use foams and stuff, I'm using like a leave-it in a foam. Started using creams again. Yeah, I don't
use it to.
I don't. It's not my first thing I died for.
But I might get it to roll up this kitchen back here. I'll like get a dollop and slap it up here.
But yeah, I mean it's good. I don't feel like it's for like my short hair. If I'm gonna use a gel, like I want something that's gonna like really hold. So I feel like I would go in for Eco first. Eco, and then if I'm styling my hair, I'm going in my pattern stronghold. So yeah, wet lines in the bathroom, which is not something I reach for at this moment in time.
Yeah, Zoe Miller, I was thinking about that tonight, and as a matter of fact, I came over here and I did one little snippety snip, because it's definitely, I started seeing like little pieces of dry like ends. So I had scissors pond deck, and I would cut it in this dry state just like this. I would not wet it because it you can't really determine like the shrinkage, but this way you can kind of see, and literally it could go over a span of 3 or 4 days. You could do it in one day, one afternoon, whatever. But just until you're happy. But if you like the style that, like, I pretty much like the shape of this now, and I don't want it to go too far where I can't get it back. So I'm gonna just trim it down just to encourage the shape for a few more weeks. You know, and I just literally will take each curl one by one, take it, go curl it like one way. Normally I'll have like some sort of a cream, and the dry end sticks out. You can almost see the part that needs to go. It's so slight. The amount of cut that you have to do, like, don't think you just start cutting up here. That's not, when you dust your hair, when you have curly hair, because curly hair just automatically boings back, you do not want to get carried away with cutting.
So you go curl by curl?
I literally go curl by curl.
Those are not hair scissors.
No, they're not. These are my Fiskars, girl.
We're Fiskars.
I don't know scissors, but they're super sharp.
Quilting scissors.
They're super sharp, and
we don't recommend this.
We definitely don't. We don't. They're super sharp though, and them hair scissors. Maybe because they were so cheap, because I wasn't a stylist, so I bought the cheapest thing on the menu, and they acted accordingly. So I had to get these because these stay sharp. But just at the end, just brush, just literal, just crumbs are going to be falling from the curl. Let me demonstrate. See that you can almost see the part that needs to go, because it almost is like see-through, and that's the part that just kind of. And so let me just show you, so like all the way down.
LoriAnne with the demonstration, with the demo.
Because I have to do this. I probably will do this tomorrow. I have to go through my hair. So just right there, you can just see the dry ends. Can you all see the dry ends? Right? Can you all see the dry ends?
I see the dry ends, girl.
You can? All right. And so let me show you how you get rid of that. Right there, all the way down. It's not up here. That's too much. You're gonna regret it. So just all the way here. It boings back, and then you just get like a healthy curl. I mean, see, it was barely anything.
You gotta hold it up higher.
Barely. I mean, that's barely anything, but it's enough to make a difference. You'll see your hair will be so full, so healthy. That's all you really need to get. That's called dusting. Just, that's all you need. So do not go crazy, because curly hair is like weird. You know, I'll sit up here like, I'm glad that I kind of like know that, because I seriously would be going like midway through, and I would be looking a hot mess.
I hear doggy in the hallway. Where's his chaperone? Where's his babysitter?
I don't know.
I hear bells jingling in the hallway.
How you do it,
doggy?
Yeah, I know they do. People say that, and, you know, but I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm okay with the results. I really don't have split ends. To me, it's just like a clean cut. Those cheap hair scissors though that I got, I couldn't afford an expensive pair, so they were, if anything, they'd be causing split ends. But these are super sharp, and even though they are craft scissors, I really just use it for my hair. So this works for me.
I'm just giving him too much freedom. I'll shut it down.
What do we think about Camille Rose? What was it at? The honey leave-in. Yeah, we've had it. I used it. I just wanted it because it was just so cute. I just like the whole concept of the cute little jars. Once you learn how to use it, then it's okay. Like, we have a video on it, right? Where we both we put it in with what, gel.
Don't you use it? I don't. Wait, the honey. What are we talking about?
The Camille Rose, the little honey leave-in.
I never used the honey leave-in.
Also, when we did that video and you had that little brown.
Yeah, no, I used something else. I didn't use the honey leave-in.
Yeah, so you have to use just a little bit. Like, I didn't understand at first. I just wanted it because I'm just a product junkie. But once I realized, okay, it's like a leave-in, like any other kind of leave-in. It's a leave-in, and they gave you variety. You could either do the latte, which was kind of like more creamier. This was a very unique experience. It almost like warms up. It almost heats up, and just very little. But just use it like as a leave-in. It can get greasy looking if you use too much. You just really don't need a whole lot of it. And you just put that in your hair, and then like you put over maybe a gel or whatever else you want to use with it.
Thank you, Layla. She's an amazing product placement. Yeah. I wanted a whiteboard so bad. I took this from work. I have like a whole bunch of stacks of whiteboards, but when I like do like math problems with the kids and they have to like, it's like quick math, and they hold up their whiteboards. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna need a whiteboard tonight, so I brought the whiteboard home. And this is exactly what I had in mind, a whiteboard, just so we don't, like, just so people can see the sponsor. The sponsor's name, and they see it all night long right next to us.
Focus on my face. I know, I'm dead serious, right? Maybe I have the spirit of a teacher too. I can teach things.
Girl, you probably do. Girl.
Yeah, I know. I would have a captive audience when I'm showing something.
But
anyway, that's how you do it. So yeah, I think tomorrow, I think I'm going to do that before, because I can see it's getting kind of long, and I gotta bring it back up.
Kids, like, I had to get one of my classes straight today because, like, I don't know, this week, like, I've been noticing, like, little, like, rude tendencies of my students. I'm like, I said the way emails are sent out, because, like, I guess students aren't used to sending emails. Like, it was just, we all went to school, we all talked to our teachers. Like, students never really had to send emails to teachers, right? Really, right? Especially young kids, like, little 6th grade, 5th, 4th, like, you're not sending emails. But now that we're all sending emails and things are virtual and stuff, it's like, it's time for, like, some email etiquette 101, because, like, the way the student sends, like, emails, like, they'll ask a question, and they'll be, like, 10 question marks after the question, and to me that's like you're yelling, or like you want me to move along quickly, like I'm asking the question, answer it right now. Or they'll send the email, and then 5 minutes later they'll send it again, and then 5 minutes later they'll send it again, they'll send it again, they'll, like, until they get a response. Or like they might send it, and then send a question mark because I haven't responded yet, and or capital letters, or they'll say, like, I handed in an assignment, like, go check the grade or something, like, and I'm just like, okay, we're not doing this. But today I went and gave an assignment, and this one girl, she rolled her eyes so bad. Wow. And I was so caught off guard. I just like snapped at, like, everybody in the class. I was like, what are we here for? Like, we're here to learn. Like how dare you? Like, a teacher comes up with an assignment, is telling you the assignment, they want to teach you something, and you're rolling your eyes, or your head's rolling back, and your head, like, what are you here for? It's playtime? You're here to play? Like, what is this? And I was like, I don't know who you guys think you are. I was like, but I'm gonna tell you who I'm not. I'm not the one. I was like, y'all have to be rude to me. I was like, because I'm here taking time out of my day to teach y'all something. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, but I just, and it's just like adults, like the student teacher relationship, the kid adult relationship. Like, where's the respect? Like, I can't imagine rolling my eyes.
Access to, like, teachers like that. I mean, back in the day when we went to school, like, teachers had telephones and everything. I wouldn't even imagine. It was almost like a shock when you saw your teacher. I never saw my teachers in the grocery store. Did anybody ever see their teachers in the grocery store? What are teachers shop? I don't even see my coworkers in the grocery. You know what? Recently, being a teacher, I have seen maybe a few students, like 1 or 2, but, like, they barely recognize me because we have the mask on. When I'm out in public, like in my town, I have a hat on and a hood, like, and I'm just, like, doing my shopping really quick. So they're, like, confused, like, is that Miss Leslie? Like, I'm not sure, but, like, I barely see my students out. Like, they barely. Yeah, it's so true. Like, you don't see your teachers out. Once, okay. I know, capital letters.
Yeah, no, capital, the question marks. And the other day
no home training.
I posted a wrong assignment, and it's the comment stream on, like, the Google Classroom that, like, literally gives me a panic attack because they're all coming in at once. This is wrong. What is this? I'm confused. I'm confused too. Question mark. Like, and I'm, like, sitting there trying to type my answer, like, okay, I just switched up the assignments, and they're all, like, coming in, like, just question mark, all these question marks. To me, it was just the rudest thing I'd ever seen, like, jumping all on me because I put, like, relax. Like, relax.
I said you had to address that. Like, I said that's ridiculous.
It was just so rude.
The teachers are, like, they're making them so calm, and, like, where's the respect? It's just too much. I understand, like, hands-on, and they have the freedom more so than we did when we were in school. Like, we were, like, so afraid of our teachers, but that fear brought respect. But now, oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's no. Today I had to let them know. I was like, all right, I've had just about enough. I was, like, with the comment stream the other day, I'm like, now we're rolling our eyes at me. I was like, no, we're
Yeah, I like my heels. Oh, this is cute. All right, Tay, is your shirt from Pretty Little Thing? It wasn't.
No,
right?
This is from Target.
Okay.
It's from Target.
So do you guys feel like using a leave-in a must? I notice it takes my hair very long to dry with it. It does, because it adds that extra layer of moisture. So it absolutely does. When I want kind of like that blowy kind of feeling, I don't do the leave-in. Like, I didn't do a leave-in with I just simply did the smoothie. You put a leave-in with yours. It does have like more of a hold or something. I just don't want that extra layer of drying, because it does act definitely not. Like all brands to me add that extra layer when you do a leave-in, and because it's trying to add moisture. So people that need extra moisture in their hair, they do the leave-in.
Yeah, I love a leave-in with a mousse. I love a leave-in with a gel. I love a leave-in with a cream. I don't know.
Do you do a leave-in with the cream?
I did. Like, I did the Nourish and Detangle with the curl smoothie. That was kind of like a light leave-in with the cream.
Yeah, and you can understand
I'll do a light leave-in with the cream.
Yeah, because it's like a spray, so it's 2 different consistencies. But the most confusing one was the time when we did the Cream of Nature, the honey line, with it was like the leave-in and the curl cream. They were almost identical. Remember? Yeah, that's very confusing. But they definitely made a difference. I mean, you had to use them together. When we try to use one, because we did one video with both of it, with both products. And then we swore. I said, this is just trying to take our money. I said, I bet you could use this by itself. And no, you could not. You know, the video proved that you couldn't.
Plant-based food. You have 5 students say I'm confused. Why do 10 more have to say the same thing? Exactly. Like, I feel like to me it's like a gang up kind of mentality. Like you're ganging up on the teacher. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is so confusing. Like I'm like, oh my goodness. Everybody relax. Like we're not failing the 6th grade because I posted the wrong assignment. Like let's all calm down. I'm trying to fix it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that is like my pet peeve. Kids do not call me by my first name.
Oh yeah.
I don't ever know.
You know what I noticed here? At where I was before, teachers when they interacted, they would call each other Mrs. and Mrs. Even though like in private or like in the staff room, we'll call each other by our first names. But here, like teachers will call me Taylor in front of the group, and I'm just like, okay, that's different. Like maybe cultures are different in different schools, even within the same district. But like when I speak to other teachers in front of students, I'm like, you know, hi, Mrs. So and So or Mr. So and So, even though I might have just seen them in the staff room and been like, hey, Joe or whatever. But I wouldn't call him Joe in front of the whole group, in front of the whole like class. I don't know.
How old is the teacher that does that?
They're older, so they'll just be like, you know, I'm like walking, like, you know, Taylor, did you do this, and like I respond because like I'm Taylor, they're talking to me, but like I wouldn't call a person by their first name in front of students, even if it's one student. Like if there's a child there or in the vicinity, I call people Mr. and Mrs.
Do you keep
whatever.
that same energy when you answer her? I'll be like, well, Carol, such, because like, why are you calling her Mrs. So and So and they calling you Taylor? You know what I mean? So keep that same energy when it goes back and forth. Because I think it's disrespectful. I think teachers should call teachers Mrs. So and So.
I just think everybody's so comfortable. Like I really meshed in because I'm long-term subbing right now, so I really meshed in with the teachers quickly, and I really like them. So like we're all on a first name basis, but I do call them Mr. or Mrs. So and So when I'm in front of like other kids. But sometimes I notice like they won't do that for me, and it's like, oh, I almost like jump like, you know, oh my gosh, the kids know my first name now.
It almost was scary to know your teacher's first name.
Like,
you know, you'd see kids kind of like shy and twisting their hand, like, I know your first name, like it's a big deal, you know. And so
I would get that, like, you know, I know your I've gotten that before. They're like, I know your name, like
so okay. I think it's just a sign of the times, you know. Just I just think teachers should just keep that respect there, because how do you teach? You know, it's like almost like when you're a parent and you have a baby and you call the father, or the father will call the mother mommy, and I'll call the father daddy. So like, you're not calling them by their first name, because then the child will start calling them by the first name. So you're teaching them how to say mommy and daddy. The husband becomes the daddy, and and then the mommy. So you can't just say, just call me Lori, because the kids will start calling me Lori. It's so weird.
And then like sometimes like teachers will get it wrong. They'll be like, you know, go ask Miss Taylor, and they're like, who? Like they'll say like, and it's like, it's Miss Wesley. Like my first name's Taylor, my last name's Wesley, so it's Miss Wesley. And so like, you know, sometimes they don't even know, like, my name is Miss Wesley. They're like, go ask Miss Taylor, and like, no, pay attention to Miss Taylor. And I'm like, Miss Wesley.
So Mama Moore said, my colleagues and I address one another by Mr. or Mrs. Maybe it's like you said, culture, or
in front of the students. I don't know. I mean, I like the culture, but it took me off guard for a second. They are very I like things that are not like super uptight. I really do. Like I really like the culture of like the school that I'm in. It's just like certain things I'm just like, oh, like okay, oh, we're doing that. Like, all right, cool. Like, all right, I guess.
They do. KJ said they keep announcing our first names in emails that students are privy to. Like give me an example. Like how would they bring up a teacher's name in an email? Yes, I know. Kids called adults by their first name. We never did that.
Well, using Google Classroom, like my name is like my teacher name is like Taylor Wesley. Like, and all the teachers' names are their first and last name. That's how you have to sign up with Google. So like when I post an assignment, it will say, you know, assignment posted by Taylor Wesley. It won't say Mrs. Wesley. And so, but like they know, I guess, you know, Taylor Wesley is me, or like if the teacher, like the previous teacher, like every teacher's name is their first and last name in their Google Classroom. So like you kind of see it. It's not like, oh, you're in Mrs. So-and-so's math class. Mrs. So-and-so posted it in assignment. Your name's not Mrs. So-and-so or Mr. So-and-so. It's your first and last name up there, just like the students' first and last names are up there.
I was just having that conversation with my mother today, because I saw someone here saying about kids calling adults by their first name. Me and my sister are polar opposites with that. I am like, say, like maybe the stuffed shirt, but I don't really think I am. I think it's just my nature, and I think it's just the right thing to do. It's the way I was raised. So I don't know where my sister got that freedom of allowing her daughter's friends to call her Tiffany. That's my sister's name. And so they were like little 5-year-olds in kindergarten. She would go and do like the lunchroom or work at the little store or whatever. And the kids, she always said, don't call me Mrs. Treadwell. She wanted to be called Tiffany. I'm like, Tiffany, how could you go to a school and have like kids where are you gonna like teach them? She goes, oh, because like she likes that whole idea of being friends with everyone, and that's okay in and of its place. But I don't think you should allow kids to do that. So we had a discrepancy because she thinks I'm just too rigid, and when Tay was dating Josh, not that it even was a problem, like he just automatically called me Mrs. Wesley, and so I would never, I don't care how friendly we get, I don't care how much if y'all would have gone down the aisle, he would never ever ever, I don't care how many marriages somebody had, I will never be Lori to anybody.
Yeah.
You know, because I think you lose that respect. I think you lose the ability to talk to someone and they respect you when everybody just basically kick it back and clinking glasses, drinking together, and calling everybody by the first name. I just think there's levels of that. So I would never get that comfortable with anyone because I always want to be like a voice of wisdom.
Yeah.
You know, and you have to kind of like lay the groundwork for that. And the groundwork to me is starting with respect. I will always be Mrs. Wesley, and that's just the way I am. All your friends, boyfriends, wives, husbands, Mrs. Wesley, unless somebody felt comfortable enough. Call me mom, whatever. I never did feel comfortable, you know, doing that. I had one mother, and
that was never something I felt like I could get into, calling
I
whoever I married as mom.
I think it's wonderful when people can do that. But my husband's mother didn't live long enough. I mean, literally like within the first year, his mother and father passed away within 2 weeks of each other. So I never really had that experience. She was sweet as pie, nice enough to be able to be called mom, but I don't know. To me, I just could never put that title on anyone other than my mom. To me, it seemed fake. Because my brother years ago dated a girl and it was always, Mom, you only dated my brother for like 2 weeks? Okay, she was just trying to like give herself all and stones to the
hasn't even been 3 to 5 business days yet.
For that. Always calling her mom. I hate that. You know, my mother's not your mother, hunty. All right, so I didn't like that at all. So I just shades of bustedness.
Girl, I'm hollering. Good.
So,
Oh, so she gave an example. So she said, like today, for example, I suggested a topic for our discussion about BLM, and the principal thanked me by my first name for coming up with the idea, but the students were part of the email. That's stuff that happens to me too, and it's just like, yeah, like they're calling me by my first name, but like students and parents that are attached to the email, like they know me as Miss Wesley, and so for you to say, you know, oh, like something Taylor or hi Taylor, like starting the email with Taylor, like it's like, you know,
Okay, see, I don't know what it is, but I'm very paranoid of my full name related for any of the virtual meetings. The norm now, okay, so my job had a system update, and that was going full government names out there. Yeah, I mean, it's weird.
I just feel like it's not professional, especially on like an email like that. I feel like it almost like it loses like respect a little bit. You had an idea, you shared. It's like, you know, oh, thanks, you know, Karen. Like, why can't you say like someone's name? It just sounds more professional, I think, to say thank you, Mrs. So and so or Mr. So or whatever. Like, yeah, to put a title and someone's last name on it just sounds more. It's just respectful, I think. Yeah.
It's just out of respect. Yeah.
I appreciate parents even who message me and be like, hi, Miss Wesley. Some go right in and say like, you know, hi, Taylor, this and that.
Really?
Yeah, I'll get some parents that do
I
that.
can't even imagine.
But even when I see their name, when they sign it, say like, you know, Karen Brown, I won't, even if they call me Taylor, I'll end it with, you know, Miss Brown, Mrs. Brown. I'll do MS Brown if I don't know if she's married, she's not married. And I'll just do that even if they call me Taylor, because like, I just feel like, who am I to call her Karen? Like, you know, it's just, I don't know her.
Like, way of teaching.
I don't know.
But if they don't get the memo, like if you do that, sometimes you don't have to tell somebody, like, call me this. Like you could just, if she says, hi, Taylor, you know, then you could kind of say, hello, Miss. So maybe they'd get the memo that that's the way you kind of want it.
Yeah.
But then sometimes they don't.
True.
You know, sometimes people don't. Because they're going to do like what they want to do.
I find when fathers email, they go straight in with Taylor.
They do?
It's more like the female ones, female parents that are emailing me. They'll say Miss Wesley. Maybe it's softer, but sometimes like if a father emails me, I'll be like, you know, good morning, Taylor. My daughter this or my son and it's always like Taylor, and
Let's
I'm like,
unpack that. Why would a man like feel that I mean, any men on here speak to that, because to me that's so taking advantage. To me, it's just, why would a man feel so comfortable? To me, it's like crossing boundaries. I just feel that. Why would a man feel that comfortable to do that, to call a woman by her first name?
Yeah, I've only done parent emails with fathers maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I would say at least 3 out of the 5 times they've gone in good morning, Taylor, like, and like, but they'll end it with like, you know, thank you so much, Joe, like whatever, and like that, but they will go straight in with Taylor.
No, rude people never gets it right. They don't want to get it. Exactly. It's a level. It's a privilege.
Is it your
yes.
age? I don't know. Yeah, because if I was like, you know, a 45-year-old woman, would they?
Yes.
Would that switch, you know, or maybe deeper into my 30s, deeper in my, I'm in my 30s, going head into my 30s, mid 30s, 40s, like maybe if I looked older. Today, actually, I was standing outside with like my kids, because I guess the older grades pass classes at different times than when my 6th graders do. So I was in the hallway with like because they were working in the hallway, and I was kneeled down in front of like some students, and some 8th graders were walking by, F this and F that and F, and like they didn't know I was a teacher. Like I had to take my mask off. My voice needed to project. I was like, excuse me.
Wow.
Like I was like, language. I was like, what's your language? And like they jumped. They looked terrified because they didn't know I was a student. Like I'm sorry, they didn't know I was a teacher.
Yeah.
Because I'm like small. I was on the ground with these kids, and they're walking by, they trying to be all tough in front of the 6th grader, scaring my 6th graders. F this and F that and I had to like tell a whole bunch of 8th graders off today, and like they looked scared. They didn't know I was a teacher. So I do look young, but I feel like when I'm teaching and I present myself, I feel like I come off like a teacher, like more mature, but maybe just like, I don't know, I'm sure today I had some Vans on, and the teacher was like, oh my gosh, you look like one of the kids, because I have Vans on, like, and I'm small, like I have to wear skirts and heels every day to seem, you know, older. I don't know.
I was supposed to, they think it's cultural. I do think it's cultural. I do feel that in the African American race, we will definitely put a title on it. If we don't know your name, or it's always like an auntie, or it's always a Miss Lori or something. If they think maybe Miss Wesley's too formal, but it's always that respect. So I do think
Oprah. I saw that when all that was going on, she didn't want to be called auntie. I feel like auntie is like a sign of respect in the Black community. Like you're like, you know, not that you're like old, somebody's aunt, like, but like it's like people respect their aunts, they respect their grandmothers, like that kind of thing. So Oprah should be glad somebody was calling her auntie with some of the shenanigans she's been doing over the few years. I don't even think she's anybody's auntie anymore, and even that, and she didn't even want to be, so she's not bothered.
Bow me. You said you're going too deep. What part is going too deep? I like to see when people say stuff like that because they hate structure and boundaries. So I like to see what's going too deep.
It's are we overthinking it? Like a man calling a teacher just going straight in with the first name is not more than that. Just calling, like someone said it's authoritarian, or what is it? Where'd she say it? She said that's not good. That is toxic. Talk about authoritarian male behavior. Yeah, like why not put a Mrs. or a Miss on somebody's? Like I wonder if like the teachers that I work, because I'm definitely the youngest on my team, absolutely. I'm probably the youngest teacher in the building. If they get called like by the same, like if they're calling them by their first names in emails, like maybe these parents are just familiar like that. Maybe it's not just me, maybe they just feel like it's familiar like that. I don't know.
That's fine. Who said that? What about Ms. LoriAnne instead of Ms. Wesley? That's fine. But I think it depends. I can't even imagine say like Josh even saying that, because to me it's familiar, but it's not. It's almost like with a relationship that close. I don't know, it's weird, right? It's almost like it has to be Mrs. Wesley, or like you sort of have to put titles like mom or something on it. You know, to have a spouse of yours, or Spencer's one day to call me Miss Lori.
Why do I feel like I was talking to a guy one time and he kept wanting to go in with Lori, and I kept having to say it's Mrs. Wesley, it's Mrs. Or maybe I introduced, maybe
was that Paul that time?
I don't remember who it was, but I feel like that was an issue. Like, and there was like slip ups, like Lori, like he wanted to call you Lori, but your name, I'm like Mrs. Wesley. Mrs. Wesley, like I feel like it was an issue one time. But yeah, I don't remember.
Was that cop? It had to be somebody that thought well of himself.
Girl.
All right, there's a few of them that got on my nerves, so I could probably point them out. Yeah, it had to be that one or that cop, probably.
Girl.
Or guys, you like what you see?
Like what you see, girl, the one that you're still talking about, girl. Girl, the one that you low key thought was popping.
Yes, Lee Butler said, I have much older parents and relatives, so I was raised to say Ms., Mrs., Miss. Yeah, all of that. Me too.
Yep, teach folks how to treat you, correct folks when they get too familiar. Yep.
Yeah.
So what is Nourish Curls? So if you're just coming in and you're seeing this display here, this is our Friday Night Live sponsor. Remember a few weeks ago we said that we want to start having sponsorships for our Friday night lives. And just so you guys know, these are paid sponsorships. So, because we did get people like, hey, can you give me a shout out? Like I feel like we've been on here for like 3 years. We've shouted so many folks out. It was like, now I'm like, this is like a Super Bowl ad. Like I'm like, people pay for product placement, for advertisement. So this is a small.
Oh, I like that analogy. That's cool.
But I said like the Super Bowl. You pay for ads.
Yeah.
But so this is a small Black-owned business in Michigan, Nourish Your Curls LLC, and she has like a kind of like an online beauty supply store where she sells natural hair products, but she decided to come out with her own line, and so this is Nourish Your Curls. There are 5 products in the line so far. There is a nourishing deep conditioner, nourishing protein treatment, nourishing buttercream, a curl smoothie, and a nourishing detangler. Oh, nourishing curl smoothie. So everything starts with nourishing. Get it? Nourish your curls. You're nourishing. So, and her line is new. So she wanted some play for her line. So she sent us the products, and we've been trying the products all week. We love them. They're in our hair today, or tonight. We both use the curl smoothie to style our hair, and you've tried the deep conditioner and love it. It's a very nice line. It has marshmallow in it, so it has like this light marshmallow scent. There's no coconut in it. Somebody pointed out. Natural ingredients, Black owned. And when you shop their site tonight, you can get 15% off with code Nourish. So all of her links and stuff are in the description box. But this is our Friday Night Live sponsor tonight. So Nourish Your Curls.
Somebody said they like the idea of the sponsorship. I thought it was a great idea. I really did. So I'm so glad that people have been reaching out. But like, understand, like you said, we've been on here for 3 years, and we are always shouting people out and all that. But in this way, like you said, it's super. You're making this exclusive and putting it forward. Because there's been times when we've done lives and we're telling people, put your Instagrams in, and you guys meet each other, and you guys have made friends through Friday Night Lives and all of that. But this is just kind of like the next step up, where you kind of like exclusively pull the person out and give them that exposure that night, and it's kind of like one hand washes the other. So I thought that was good to do that.
Oh, he said you read it wrong. He was agreeing, but it's deep to say the gender aspect. But I agree that they should put something before your name. Or maybe he was just saying like, like it's getting deep in here. Like we're really talking about something now. At church when they're like, they stand up and they're like, nah, like now you preach it. Now you done said something there.
Okay. And see that, but again, that's an example of texting and maybe like we were saying, emailing. It's very
he said
hard.
no matter the gender, right? But I was making a point to say that I noticed that the male parents will do it more than the female parents do. When a female parent is emailing me, there's always, more likely than not, they're not calling me Taylor. They're calling me Miss Wesley. So, but I noticed when fathers email me, sometimes it was like, good morning, Taylor, and or good afternoon, Taylor.
I just felt that it kind of like took me back, because I just felt like how presumptuous that they. It's just kind of like the mindset, like he would feel that comfortable just to do that. I don't know if a woman would feel that comfortable to just kind of like say that. I don't know. I was so surprised to hear that. And
so is it Adalia? She said, do you prefer your younger subbies to refer to you as Miss LoriAnne?
I'm at oh wait. Oh, you're talking.
Yeah,
I'm not thinking substitute teacher.
Oh no, your subscribers. I feel like this platform's. Well, let me let you answer the question.
This platform kind of like grew for LoriAnne and TaylorAnne. I think the familiarity of that was okay. I never had a problem with when I'm talking about this tonight. I didn't even think for 1 second about this channel. Because it's not like you're my mom, but I feel like we're on here. Like sometimes I'll even refer to as LoriAnne because like it's not like you're like a. From day one, you never said my mom. You never said that.
It's not like I feel like we're not like you being my mom. We wouldn't be equals. But I don't know how I'm trying to say this, but it's like we're both cool with the subscribers. Like they call you by your first, they call you by your first. Like we're both. It's not like okay, I'm TaylorAnne, and then this is the mom. Like it's not like that.
I don't think we kind of wanted that vibe, even though we're the first to say that we're mother and daughter. Sometimes people don't know when they come on, they're new, and they're like, oh, like you guys will.
They don't even know if they can like address you. They're like, Taylor, like tell your mom I like this or something.
Like, you can see that respect there.
Which
really
is cool.
Funny.
Which is very cool.
I know like the intentions, but no, it never started off like that. It really started off as like the joint channel. You were TaylorAnne, I was LoriAnne, and we like the uniqueness of that we have the same middle name.
Yeah, Jewel said whenever you say girl to LoriAnne, I get nervous. Girl, don't get nervous. We call each other, I think girl is every other word out of our mouth. Even when we're having a conversation, we'll be like, girl. So this is just girl. It's just girl.
Yeah.
Girl. Like girl. All we can say is girl.
When you have nothing else to say, we
you
just
say girl. We got nothing
Yeah.
to say. What's that song by Whitney? You just guys.
I know, for those that don't understand it, like, I'm okay with it. I really am. To me, it's a term of endearment. It really is. So even when long after the cameras are off, she still calls me girl.
I'm still calling you girl.
Yeah.
Girl, because you busted, girl.
I know.
Maybe some age.
And I call my mother girl. I'll call her and she'll pick up the phone. I'm like, hey girl. I just call her girl.
Girl.
Yeah.
This lady at my job, I called girl because she started calling me girl first. I was like, oh girl. She's like, girl, like girl. So we call each other girl.
Right.
Like, okay.
So yeah, so on here, if I hope one day we'll be able to meet the sub after all this paniness.
Right.
But yeah, I would not have look that like that's my name. That's how you guys know me.
Mm-hmm.
For you to switch up and to see me at a meet and greet and call me Ms. Wesley, like,
that would be
I'm
so
like,
weird.
You would like y'all mess up the brand.
Like yeah.
Okay, no, like I'm LoriAnne, she's TaylorAnne, and together we are MADCURLS. All right, so no, it has to be the whole because it was like the fun of the Anne, you know, LoriAnne, TaylorAnne, and so no, that's part of it. So
Which
no.
was bad. That's so funny. She's like, then I started saying girl to my daughter, and she's like, why do you keep calling me that? I think like girl, like you got stuff started in the house, like saying bust at the house, and I was like, Mom, stop saying that. Because she watched a YouTuber, Rich Lux, that said bust at the house. Like, that's so bust. That's where we got busted from, Rich Lux, because he said busted.
Yeah.
Bust. He would say busted, he would say bust at the house. Like, that's just super busted.
Yeah,
and I'm like, Mom, stop saying
was...
that. And then, like, it caught on, and now
Yeah.
we say busted and bust at the house. It's bust at the house.
Mm. Do you call your brother's boy? Yeah, actually we do. We do.
Boy?
Yeah, and Spencer calls me madam. He doesn't call me girl, he calls me madam. He does, and I answer to madam. He never liked the whole mom thing. It made him uncomfortable for whatever reason. So he never called me mommy, mom, nothing about. Oh, he always had like a little pet name for me. So at one time I was my lord. And imagine when we're going.
No disrespect to the Lord.
Imagine when we're going to church, and he'd be like, "Let me grab your jacket, my lord." I'm like, Spencer, we're in church. Like, please don't. They don't understand. It's like a black church. Please don't call me my lord, okay? But I know, like, it's almost like the English, like my lord, like, you know, my lady.
My lady.
You know, yeah. So,
Spencer's always been odd.
Yeah,
like,
he's baptizing me and throw me over to the baptismal pool. So, but anyway, I know it's his term of endearment. And so I'm mad.
People are laughing.
I know, right?
No, you've been madam, my lord, and then like when he's extra, like he'll say master, but like he doesn't mean like
and he'll come to the room and then he'll bow and back out. I'm like, exactly. That's why stay bended and back out the room. Exactly. That's respect for you. Okay, that's respect. I like that. So no, they go overboard. Yeah.
I call Spencer. I call Adam most of the time, or like Addie. Spencer, me and him, I don't know where our nicknames come from, but I call him Mem, and he calls me Moke. I don't know where it came from.
I know.
Or he'll call me Moke, or he'll call me female. I don't know. He'll be like female, like, and he calls me female, like.
And Doggy, like, he answers to everything. Spencer calls him Critter. Okay, so and
I'm the middle child.
Yeah.
Spencer's the oldest.
Yeah, exactly. Doggy answers to Critter. Doggy answers to Noose, Nunu, Doggy.
He does. Yeah. Spencer calls him Beast and Critter. And oh, my thing's dying.
Yeah. He
took my cute
Not
dog.
the bow. Definitely the bow, Curly Pop. Yeah. Bow. Back out. Bow.
You're like, yep.
Walk backwards. Bow. Okay.
You bow out the room.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
If they want to act crazy and extra, I'm all here for it. I think like when you call your dogs different names, they can tell by the tone of your voice if you're addressing them. So, Doggy Ann.
He says, yes, your grace and bows. And her husband says, yes, your grace and bows. Who thinks I'm being
exactly.
demanding.
I love it. You're female. He doesn't call you female.
Is it Philomena Watson? Hi.
I'm subscribed to you. I love you so much. You're so precious and blessed.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah, what do I call Doggy? I call him, my sweet angel fish. I'm always switching up his name. So these past couple of weeks, he's been my sweet angel fish. I'm like, you are my sweet angel fish.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this morning I almost didn't go to work because my alarm went off and Doggy got up and he came over and he like cuddled next to me. Like his head was like right here and like he was like licking me and he was just like laying across my body just like cuddling and I was just like, oh my gosh, like how do I get up? How do I get up this morning? And it was just the sweetest thing ever.
I hope so. LoriAnne gotta get knighted.
I saw someone say, does it bother you when someone calls you Tay? No, I find it funny though how people just kind of automatically will call me Tay. Like I noticed a coworker, before she was calling me Taylor, now she's like, hey Tay, like she just shortened it to Tay. Like automatic, like I'm just Tay automatically. To some people, they'll call me Taylor, then they'll switch it to Tay. Like I don't mind Tay. I don't mind Tay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, to me, I kind of felt like she was like, okay, I'm like, so she's like getting like, really comfortable with me. Like, so she's calling me Tay. I don't mind that. So, Tay's fine.
One that's done, one that. I love hearing household nicknames. I know, they're so telling, right? You can learn a lot from that.
And I call you girl, I call you busted, I call you mama.
Yep, and what is, Adam and Spencer call each other...
Kid? Spencer calls Adam Kid.
Yeah. Kid,
Does Adam just call Spencer Spence? Maybe just call him Spence. I don't know what Adam calls Spencer.
Yeah, no, he definitely calls him Kid.
Does Adam call me Tay? I think Adam just calls me Tay.
Tay. Yeah.
Tay. Could be. I'm a bad habit of shortening people's names when I feel comfortable with them.
Now, some people like are sticklers for that. They don't want their name shortened, and they'll say like if they name their child something, you know, you can shorten it. Like for instance, like Taylor, you can shorten it to Tay. They're like, like no, they want you to be called like Taylor at all times. And I think, what do you think about that? I think it's a familiarity, and I think it's okay. I mean, sometimes I'll go places. Very rarely do I hear my name being shortened because it's short enough. But when you call me Lor, like my mom will call me Lor, and so. And no, I don't think my father. I think just my mom might call me Laura.
Call you Laura.
And so but when I go places sometimes, and I'll be out and about, and a woman will come up to me, like just kind of like the outgoing, bubbly woman that just feels so comfortable. She'll say, Laura, and like I'm taken aback, but I answer to it because it is to me a term of endearment. It's I don't hear it often because it is like kind of like bold to like to chop Lori even more familiarity as Laura, but people have done it. So it's odd, but my mom calls me that, so I recognize the name.
Beyonce has beehives. What do you call your followers? MADCURLS fam. I think it's just MADCURLS fam. We're MADCURLS fam. So like, we don't have like anything like the Maddies or anything. Like we're just MADCURLS fam.
Well, you start with that sunshine, but not really. We don't say sunshine. We say MADCURLS fam,
I wouldn't consider
right?
them like sunshine. We say hi sunshines, but like we're not the sunshines.
Yeah.
Like we're MADCURLS fam.
Mrs. Mom, that's cute.
Low West. If someone called you Low West. I used to have people call me T West. I'm like T West, but that was in high school. T West.
What is it? Low West.
Wisdom is better. What if someone called you Low West? Low West.
I like the law. Because it was my initials, LAW, so I said, you're like, Ma, you're not going to be called the law. I'm like, why? I'm like, I love the law. You're like, Ma, you're not going to be called the law. I know. I thought that would be something hard to do, but then I see people doing it. But I don't know. That was never like our niche, right?
Creating products.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like shopping other people's products and reviewing and stuff. But yeah, creating our own. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind. I said, and we mentioned a few weeks ago, where in the natural hair community, they do like the beauty community does, where they kind of create products, kind of like a collaboration with their favorite like natural hair channels, like MADCURLS. Maybe for argument's sake, we're saying Sotanicals would make. Because for our birthday one year, they made MADCURLS.
Yes, like a collab, like like Morphe X James Charles or something.
Right.
You know? I'm not saying his name. No, with his drama right now. We're on the James folks up in here.
Exactly.
But but something like that. We're like, why doesn't the natural hair do that? Like a natural hair, company like collab with an influencer, like something.
I think that they could really push product that way because you know, when you really like someone, like when we like people in the beauty community, like we couldn't wait for their pals to come out and stuff because it's just like you're getting like a part of them. So I think it was a brilliant idea to
for
do
some
something like
reason
that.
I feel like, again, the makeup community is very different from the natural hair community. I feel like makeup brands like their influencers to shine, and they love those kinds of collabs and they tap into that. For some reason I feel like with the natural hair community sometimes it's just like with brands, it's like they're even sometimes afraid to at somebody else's name. It's like you're giving somebody else shine, and it's just like, why can't everybody, when like it gets on my nerves when I see like a brand post an influencer's video or work, but it's like, where's the at? Why can't you give the credit? And people are like, you know, it really is a thing, like, you know, about just adding the person. They did the like they made the video, it's promoting your brand, you're getting the promotion, and in the end people are going to buy your product, but you could send some followers over to this creator. And I feel like, you know, brands sometimes like hoard basically all the glory for themselves. Like, give some influencers some exposure, some creators some exposure. We're trying to help sell your product. Like, I feel like that's an issue for some reason. I don't know.
Day one, I never wanted my
everybody
words,
can't shine.
I never wanted my words meant. I never wanted to be like, oops, I couldn't say that. Like, I was watching videos. I knew like the hair community. I knew the beauty community, and I felt very comfortable talking about things. I know every week I'm seeing it. Tonight, for instance, I saw we were talking about cutting hair, and then somebody said that Lucetti had a video. Lucetti's in the natural hair community. We never had a problem on this channel at all mentioning other people. We told y'all to put all your identifying information here so you guys get to know each other. Give people network.
Yeah.
You know, and I just think that when people have a name, they're so afraid. They're so afraid to give somebody a little bit of shine. It's not going to make them their light bulb dull.
Right.
You know, it's just going to add
but like that
else.
would be awesome. Like especially like a brand that we like, if they're like, hey, like this month let's do, you know, or whatever, like MADCURLS X whatever their brand is, and it's just, it would be like, oh my gosh, like why don't they do that? I think because like, you know, everybody can't shine. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a thing because it's done all the time in the beauty community. We're like, here's another collab. Like, everybody's always collabing. People are always collabing with ColourPop. People collab with Smashbox, with MAC, with there's always a collab with Morphe. Becca's closing. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
Becca Cosmetics will be done in September 2021. I was using their highlighter today. I used Prosecco Pop.
Like, now all of a sudden you'll start reaching.
Girl, no, because it's like my most yellow highlighter, so I used Prosecco Pop tonight. But I was like, wow, that's crazy. Say they will now, watch. They will, but not with us. But just know y'all heard it here first. Exactly. When a brand does it, they'll do it, but not with us. Like, but just know you heard it here first.
Yeah. It's so funny, like after a Friday Night Live, how we see our ideas all over the internet. And we're like, wow, isn't that interesting? I never knew they did that before. Interesting.
Interesting. Like, just know. But it's been like that for years. I still think there's ageism shaming in the natural hair community, too. They'd rather show young girls flipping and flopping their hair than older women.
Girl.
That's just me. That's what I think. But you know what? Who am I, girl? Who am I?
Right, I hate when brands say source unknown. They don't even know whose image that is. I know.
Someone did it on a photo of Beyonce. They're like, you know, who is this, like, source unknown? I'm like, that's not Beyonce? Like, that, you can't say Beyonce, that's not Beyonce? No. And it was Beyonce, but it was like source unknown. How do you not know that source? Like, okay, sure, whatever.
That's true. I did remember seeing that. That was very short-lived. So as Alyssa said, so Living Proof collabed with Lipstick and Curls, and OGX collabed with Shelly's the Makashi line. When you say collab, did Shelly's have like her own line? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about brands like the way they do in the makeup community, where they actually put their name. They create something. Yes, like say like.
No, I think she was just the face of that. Yeah. She was just the main, or one of the main faces of that. Sometimes like you'll just be the face of it, but it's like actually like you know, say for example Curl Mix Fresh, like they're like, okay, what you know, every month it's something different, but it would be like Curl Mix Fresh X MADCURLS, and like we would say, you know, what kind of scent we wanted or something. It's something like a person creates, not just like, hey, we're coming out with this gel, we want you to be the face of this gel, the main advertisement, because that the face of Target,
no input into it. Yeah. Whereas like you notice in the beauty community they have different palettes, and maybe they'll collab with Nikki Tutorials. Yeah. And it'll be things that her favorite colors, her favorite like if I had like a makeup palette, like it would be like the warm colors, like the oranges, the rust, all of that. That was like what I like. You know, it would look like me, things that like you could recognize. Oh yeah, that definitely does look like something like LoriAnne wears. So it's not just having all their own ideas and then just slapping an influencer on it. That's not really a collab.
Yeah, that's more of just like I mean that's still like cool too, but that's not what we were talking about. Yeah, like we were talking about like actually like, hey, like they do in the makeup
like
community. You come out with your
name
own palette, color scheme, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But
and
we would
then-
come up with the flavor, with the idea, maybe like the different packaging or whatever, like something like that.
and then it puts us on the map, or whoever they use, like you say us, but whoever they use, like it puts the natural hair influencer on the map, and it helps them. That's how the beauty community does it.
Plant-based food, you better quote Hamilton. Aaron Burr said it first. But she said, I wish other natural hair brands shared the spotlight. Like Aaron Burr said, I was too blind to see the world was big enough for Hamilton and me. Yeah, like it's just, they don't want to share the spotlight or whatever. Like, I don't know. But just know when you see it, you heard it here first.
Oh, MADCURLS and melon. I always thought cotton candy. Why did I always say cotton candy?
Girl, because you like those kind of flavors and scents.
Okay.
MADCURLS melon. Made for MADCURLS melon. That's cute. And it's May's Mother's Day, right? Come on, ideas. Come on.
So what do you mean, Zoe Miller? So she said it's interesting because the customer would always see the product as that's MADCURLS gel. Yeah, like Becca, like that was Jaclyn Hill's champagne pop. But even though they took her name off of it, tried to change packaging, to this day, to me that's Jaclyn Hill's.
Yeah.
I don't know how they fell out, why they fell out, and all that. But that, to me, out of all the Becca highlighters, if you're into makeup and highlighters, that is the prettiest color. To me, anybody can wear it. And they never got rid of it. They just took her name off of it. But to me, it's always synonymous with Jaclyn Hill. And like, what's wrong with that? Becca's big enough to just have one little highlighter dedicated to Jaclyn Hill. So
she carried that brand though on her back.
She sure did.
Because I feel like Becca was that it girl after that collab.
Yeah.
It was.
So, what did she say?
Because I have it on right now. Like, right? Me too.
Yeah,
I have Prosecco
yeah.
pop on right now. Becca. So.
Yeah, they're just beautiful. Yeah, so I'm surprised. So, Becca, why is everybody else surviving? And why are they shutting down?
I don't know. They said because of, what's going on right now. Like, I mean, some brands can survive and some can't. I guess people just aren't buying it the way they used to. I mean, they keep trying. Like, I'll give Becca PR, and it's just like stuff that's just like, okay, like a new kind of foundation here, or a powder blush, or powder foundation, and it's nothing wowing. It's nothing. Oh my gosh. Like, I think their oh my gosh thing was the highlighters. And I mean, I think there are people like their bronzers as well, but other than that, what else are they doing?
I don't know. I don't have the confidence enough to reach out. Somebody said we should reach out to Honey's Handmade for a collab. I don't, like, who are we? Like, I would want the company to say, we want MADCURLS because they think that we're something special.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, like, reach out to a company because they're like, oh, that's a great idea, but no, we won't go with you this time. Okay, we'll go with a bigger name, bigger numbers. Okay, so I don't know. I think that I'd want them to come to us.
We've been dropped for bigger names before, but I feel like they're not mad. Like, they don't do. I mean, no, even though we're small, we've always said we're small, but we're powerful. I mean, y'all done sold out the Nourish and Curls website, Nourish and Curls. I mean, I feel like we're like, I mean, I don't know, but people always go with people with larger numbers, hundreds of thousands of followers and stuff,
accounts.
and they're
so.
But they're not.
Yeah,
they're
no,
not
I
MADCURLS
think
and MADCURLS fam. Like, I don't know. We come with MADCURLS fam.
Yeah, no, I think
I feel like MADCURLS fam is a force.
if I was a company, I'd be sitting there watching posts for a while, and I would say, okay, this person has 1 million followers, but yet she's only getting like 3,000 likes on a video. So like, what's that? Was that like one trick pony time?
Say it again.
I said, like, when somebody has 1 million followers and then they only get like 3,000 likes.
Yeah,
on a video,
sometimes like they reach those followers because like a few videos have exploded, but like that's not like the.
I found a really good channel the other day, and it was a woman. What was the name of the video? Hold on, because it was real. I really liked what she was doing. I liked the spirit of the woman, and she made it very clear: if you're there to criticize, like, just don't, like, exit stage left.
Mm-hmm.
It was a woman detangling a girl's hair that kind of like maybe had fallen on hard times emotionally, and she said it could happen to any of us, so don't say anything. The girl had not combed her hair or washed it or anything for 1 full year, and she went into the salon, and the woman detangled it throughout the whole video, and she said as she was doing it, she was praying over the girl, and she was speaking good words over her, and she could tell that the girl had gone through hard times, but the way she handled her, just so tender, so nice, so respectful, And she said, if anyone had anything negative to say, don't. She said, I'm not the one. You know, and I just really liked the way she supported the girl and how she was very defensive. Let me find that channel because I really like that channel. But that was the example of one that had a lot of subscribers, and she had just opened up, I think, hung up the shingle, basically. Like it was climbing quickly. Because we had just reached 30,000, and maybe a couple of weeks ago she had 4,000, and all of a sudden she was exploding. So I said, "How does that happen?" And you said, it's like a one-time. I think it was that detangling video,
or it could be like a few videos. I was like, but I'm like, look at the numbers on this video. I'm like, she went kind of like viral more or less on this video. I said, so she's gaining like a huge number of followers just from this one video.
Yeah, let me see. But I thought it was so interesting to watch.
I'm thirsty again. My mouth is so dry tonight.
Mine too.
Dry.
Let me see. History.
Oh, would be like in your recent.
Yeah, I was going through like the videos that.
Is that on the MADCURLS page?
No,
is that yours?
This is mine.
Okay.
I don't remember who.
February 17th. Does anybody remember? Someone said, yes, I saw that. I cried. Who?
Yes.
Who was she?
I don't know. I subscribe to the channel, so I just probably need to go through my.
Oh yeah, girl, start
are
there.
Are they alphabetical?
Yeah, go to subscriptions.
Okay.
Go to subscriptions and just do all.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, alphabetically. I don't know.
Well, okay then. Turn my head for 1 second. Hold on.
What's going on here?
Gotta block somebody.
Oh.
You're getting called racial slurs.
Oh.
What the heck? Okay.
Fire's over.
Turn my head for 1 second. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Like, okay.
See when the mouse is away. Why can't I find it? I'm gonna go back to do it the way I was doing.
Guys, I bought more pick your poison questions. Now we can play again. At least try a few. Hold on.
Wait, I'm trying to find this.
I know, girl. I'm gonna move on while you.
Yeah. Was
while
it?
you look.
Was it? Was that on your channel?
Are you sure you subscribed to her?
Yeah, I definitely did because I didn't want to. Because I wanted to talk about it on Friday Night Live. So I wanted to share it with the MADCURLS fam because I just was so impressed.
Maybe it was on another account.
Well, maybe it was. Maybe I did it on the MADCURLS. I'm going through. Mine. You know, you want to do that. I'll find it. I think I'm supposed to go through my videos that I watched.
Okay. So the pick your poison. It's just like kind of like a would you rather. We did it last week on live, so I thought I would pull a few more tonight. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm still emotionally scarred from that hairy tongue question last week. Okay. Hold on. Someone's coming in. What's up? Oh my goodness! Doggy! Hold on. Hi, Doggy! Are you going to bed?
Yes.
Did he go to the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Boo Boo! Hey, Boo Boo. I say hi to the people. Why is he wet?
Is it wet out?
Are your hands wet?
My hands are wet.
Oh, okay. Hi, Doggy.
Hi, Doggy. Hi, Boo Boo.
Yeah, Doggy.
Doggy break. Doggy break. Okay. Alright, so I picked 2 out. Is her name Razor Chic?
No.
No.
Nope.
Hadassah Creations?
Yes, it's Hadassah Creations. That's the one. Yeah, let me see where she's at because I know.
Alright, are we ready?
Yes.
Alright, so pick your poison. Would you rather lose 5 seconds of your life every time you blink or pee every half hour? I'd be scared of the blinking one because then I would feel the urge to constantly blink and blink and blink and blink.
And so why do you keep blinking? Like, what is... Read it again. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Lose 5 seconds of your life every time you blink or pee every half hour. Every 30 minutes you get the urge to pee. Like, you gotta pee every half hour.
That's annoying all through the night and everything.
5 seconds isn't a lot, right? But we blink a ton during the day.
How many times a day do we blink?
Guys, how many times a day do we blink? It's like a Google question. How many times a day do you blink?
I know.
But then it's just like, how long is your life? You're losing 5 seconds off your life. How long is it though?
I know. Because that adds up.
Yeah.
24 hours, how many hours do you lose in a day?
What if you're not somewhere you can release? I mean, I guess that's too bad. Like then you just like feel the urge to pee. Like you're just there having to pee. I hate at night when I have to pee. Like, oh my god, I try to go before I get in bed because I know once I get in my bed, I turn my heating blanket on, and I know once I'm snuggled down in there, like I don't want to move. And so when I get that urge, I'm just like, oh, I have to get up because I can't sleep. I can't like.
I'm like, just hold it.
I can't. Oh my gosh, I can't go to sleep when I have to pee because I wake up with like a cramp. Like it's not good. So I can't. So when someone said pee or die, what are we going with? So people are saying they'd rather pee.
Yeah, the 5 minutes would make me nervous because I don't. Hi, honey.
It's 5 seconds.
How am I doing this?
It's 5 seconds. I don't want to pee every 30 minutes. I know, can you imagine? Because like as a teacher, that's one thing I've learned basically is to hold my pee. Because like we're not doing, okay, you go, you said hi to him, now he wants you.
Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. Yes, it's, let me see, is that it?
So I'm like holding it for like periods at a time, 40-minute periods, back to back to back to back to back. Dougie, sit. What are you trying to do?
I was trying to see. Yes, okay. It's a Dr. Creations, definitely, and it's called 1 Year Without Washing and Conditioning. So that's the video that kind of like drew me in, and I just like the spirit of the woman. She wasn't judgmental. And she took her time with the girl. Most people might have shaved her hair or something. No, she really, literally detangled her hair.
Invested in catheter. I'm dying. That one was busted. Okay. Oh, so it says you blink around almost like 30,000 times a day, 28,800 times a day. So how many seconds is that? Where do math people at? Oh, I'm a math person. So
okay.
That, what would you do like that times 5 seconds? 5 seconds of your life. So every time you blink, you lose 5 seconds off your life, and you blink almost 30,000 times a day. But then what's your quality of life anyway if you're peeing every 30 minutes?
Okay, so,
right?
so my friend said she got an infection from holding in pee. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yes, no.
Right?
Sometimes I have done it like overnight, and I'll wake up with the worst like cramp, and then when I actually like go pee, it's like burning and stinging and cramp. Like no, it's not good. That's why I don't do it. I do not do it. Do not hold it. So
Glad for your bladder.
I'm gonna have to go with the blinking. I think I'll lose 5 seconds off my life every time I blink.
You'd be dead a day. That's a lot. Okay.
But you don't know how long your life is though. That's a weird question because you don't know how long your life. Like how long is it?
Maybe eventually.
What are we subtracting from?
Maybe eventually it'll catch up to your life.
What do you mean?
Like meaning like we don't know how long our life is, but whatever it is, the clock is ticking on it, and pretty soon we expire.
Okay.
But
like say I'm gonna live till I'm like 90, right? So you're subtracting 5 seconds from like my 90 years of life. Like I mean that's kind of far away. But I guess after like the days it'll start adding up. Is what you're saying? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, you seem awfully busy. What are you doing? What do you have? What's here? What's this under here? Why do you find things that?
All right, ready? Pick your poison. Have skin the color of a Smurf. You guys know what a Smurf is? It's like a little the little blue elf looking thing. The Smurf. It's blue. It's like this. It's like a light blue color.
Yes. Or like royal, like this color blue.
Yeah, or blue. Or that's like the color of a Smurf.
Yeah.
Or get kicked in the chest by a racehorse.
Wow.
What? Or be blue?
That's awful. Would you get a heart attack?
Would you die?
That's horrible.
Doesn't say do you survive? Like, do you live? People want to be blue.
I'll be blue. Yeah, I'll be blue. That's awful. I can't. I don't want the pain.
The Smurf, blue for sure, blue for sure.
No, you don't. You didn't do enough of today.
I feel like pain doesn't last always. So, like, the racehorse would hurt, but I'd recover, right? And then I wouldn't be blue. I might go with the racehorse. I don't know if I'm trying to walk around blue for the rest of my life.
Oh, you put this back over here. I was going to make all this. You can find stuff.
Remember, like, as I don't think we ever had the option, but there was always like, you know, either get a spanking or like lose your game for a week or something. I feel like, you know, just quick, get a spanking, get it over with, and like that's it. Like I feel like I would go with being kicked in the chest because it would hurt for a little bit, but I would recover and then I'd recover.
Yeah.
Someone said I'm a blueberry. It would crack your chest. Oh dear.
Yeah, right.
Probably mine, because yeah. Okay. So I guess we're all gonna be blue. We're all gonna be the avatar. We're all gonna be blue.
Yes, I'll be blue.
You're gonna be blue?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can't do the horse kicking thing.
Okay. Can't do the horse kicking thing. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we'll do this one. Okay. Alright, pick your poison. Would you rather always be sweaty or have your clothes start to disappear after 1 hour of wearing them?
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine being at work and your clothes just start to disappear on your body? Like, what? But then I guess you always have to be sweaty.
Yeah,
So would you always be musky?
Would people understand what was going on? Like, would other people have their clothes disappearing too?
Girl, this is just for you, girl.
Okay.
So, like, you'd be sitting there, your clothes would just start disappearing. People are going with sweat. I mean, you have to go with sweat. No one, unless you just stay in the house, because, like, who wants to be naked out in public? Your clothes just, you grocery shopping and your shoes start disappearing, your shirts start disappearing.
People seen body parts before. What's so bad about that?
That you'd be out in the world bucket naked. Or at least when you start noticing they're disappearing, you'd have to, like, run and get a new change of clothes. Then you have the clock ticks again. You have an hour. So you have put on a new pair of clothes and you have like an hour. Girl, that might work for you. Girl, that might get you to move around the grocery store. Know that your clothes are going to disappear in an hour? Like, you would move. Get stuff done faster. Let's see. Tattoo clothes on. I work from home, so disappearing clothes. Sweaty, I do not need a wardrobe malfunction. Sweaty, what kind of messed up Cinderella is that? Oh my gosh, I know. I was actually watching the Rodgers and Hammerstein one when she's running down them stairs and her like dress is disappearing and she's turning back into like her little raggedy outfit. And I was like, oh my gosh, her dress was gone, disappeared. But the shoe didn't disappear because it's a movie. It's a movie, don't mean the shoe didn't disappear. Nope, should be arrested for public indecency. Not the grocery store. Home Depot too, girl. That would move you around Home Depot too. Depot? You would move along. You would move along. Okay. Oh, this one was funny. Hold on, let me see.
I know. I love the way she was like getting them earlier. We were eating dinner and you were going through the box. So you're like, that way I have to keep them waiting.
Okay. Alright. Pick your poison. Ready? Would you rather never shower again, so you're not bathing, or tickle whoever's in front of you every time you're waiting in line for more than 1 minute?
Wow.
That'd be so weird. First of all, like, don't touch my person. Like, you imagine someone behind, all of a sudden you just feel like tickles on you and like a stranger's tickling you?
That's very odd. Or imagine having to do that to somebody else, like just like infringing on their personal space. Just like weird out.
Guys, you're tickling people, you're tickling people. You're tickling, I guess they want their showers. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm sorry. It was either I did this or I wasn't able to shower for the rest of my life.
But maybe you can't tell them what you're doing. You just have to do it.
Girl, that's like, you're liable to get hit, girl.
I know.
I'm like, I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, make sure you are with friends at like at all times. Wait, with no warning? Yeah, so you're standing in line, and if you're standing in line for longer than a minute, then you have to tickle whoever's in front of you every time you're in line for longer than a minute. So like you're at the grocery store waiting to check out, the person in front of you is taking longer than a minute, you gotta reach out and like, you gotta tickle them. Or never shower again.
I would like stand back and watch the line that was like moving fast, and then when the person finally, like the last person, I would zoom my character just so there would be nobody in front of me.
Or girl, you could be like standing in line, like thinking it's gonna go fast, and then someone's like machine breaks down. I would run out of the line. I'd be like, nope, this is going past a minute.
And somebody always come over and talk.
No, guys, no bath. It says no shower. So I'm thinking like you can't bathe, you can't clean. So don't say, oh, I'll take a bath. No, like. You're not cleaning yourself. No showers, no bath, no hoses outside. Like, you're not cleaning yourself ever again. Or you have to tickle everybody who's in front of you when you're in line for longer than a minute. You said you can use the no water option. No, I don't want to get punched. I know Doggy has foam. Don't you have Doggy foam?
Doggy
It's like quick, like little foam you put on his skin. It's like a little sponge bath. It's like dry, like a dry shampoo kind of for hair.
You know rinse?
You know rinse. You know you're so sweet. He's tired. Oh, yawn. You are just the sweetest goldfish. Okay. Let me me see. What else do I have in here?
You look like a goldfish. I'm a doggy.
Here's Sweetest Goldfish. Let me see. Oh my gosh, that one was gross. Okay, what about these ones? Pick your poison, alright? Tattoo your social security number on your forehead, or spit up a fur ball like a cat each time you cough.
We're about ready to tattoo a social security number on our foreheads. We're moving in that direction.
Girl. I don't want to spit up a hairball.
That's gross. That is so gross.
So you want your social security... Someone's sending cat emojis. Fur ball, fur ball. They can have my social security number. Yuck, fur ball, fur ball. I don't want my identity stolen. I know, just don't cough a lot. Then all of a sudden you feel the urge to cough, but just every time you do, you get a little fur ball. Is it because they lick themselves and they get all their fur in their throat? Is that how it works?
Do just cats do that?
Yeah, doggy doesn't have fur ball. You are a fur ball.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't shed any hair though.
Hey, doggy. You
Can you imagine if you shed hair? It'd be everywhere.
It would be everywhere. It would be everywhere. Oh my gosh, I was watching somebody groom a dog on TikTok. I forget what kind of dog it was, but it was...
Show the picture of the dog.
Oh, on the Shade Room? Oh, I have to pull it up. Did you guys see, if you follow the Shade Room, I think it was the Shade Room, a lady, who, she took her dog to PetSmart for grooming, and it was the cutest dog, and that dog looks crazy. Like, what was that groomer thinking?
It was so, like, it was such a dichotomy.
Like,
I said, did she switch out the
Is
dog?
it a different dog? And I'm like, no, it's the same dog. Hold on, let me pull the dog up, because the dog looked insane.
And what do you do in a case like that? You just have to wait for the hair to grow back?
Girl, she's like, I'm suing everybody, basically. Like, it was...
And again, as I always say, I'm live. People say all the time, you should sue her. You should sue. Y'all know how much it is for an attorney. Do you know the process? And now that we're going through COVID, good luck with that one. So please stop saying that emptily. I'm going to go sue somebody. Because we have a dime to sue. No nanny to nobody. And the court is closed anyway.
Wait, was it, I have to go to their, where's their Instagram?
Let me see here.
Because that cat looked... Oh, no, it was a cat. That dog looked insane.
For a ball and tons of cough drops. That, like, the least of her worries. She said, I saw that. I hope she didn't pay. That would be the last...
Because, like, it takes, like, that's hair. Like, it has to grow back.
Mm-hmm.
And, that dog looked cray. Doggy mess. Boo-boo. Okay.
What does he see over there? What does he want? He's crossing over. You got him?
Yep, kind of. Hey, doggy.
All right, I'm taking my arm away.
Okay. You might have to pull it up on your phone.
Okay.
Because I forget my password for Instagram and I can't sign in.
Wow, that's...
Because I just open it and it's there, so I don't know. Oops. I don't know what the password is.
Okay, let me see.
You gotta pull it up on your phone. It was Petco. I thought they said PetSmart. I thought it said PetSmart. But yeah, it looked like a totally different dog.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sharon.
All right, so
we're showing this crazy picture. Wait,
what is this? You got it.
Yeah.
How is it another light bulb?
I think it was the Shade Room. It was like a what I asked for and what I got kind of thing. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. So like here is the adorable dog. So like that was her dog. And then this is what they did to it. Like what in the world? Look at the before and after. Like what? That doesn't even look like the same dog. And they had the nerve to throw a bow in its hair. Like they did something. Like, oh my gosh. Like, it looks like a total... Girl. And then I saw someone one time post how they got their dog groomed and, like, the groomer dyed the dog's ears, like, green and purple or something. Like, thought it would be cute.
Imagine?
Like, I didn't ask for any of that.
I
like,
know. Can you imagine?
Doggy. You're being fresh, boy.
Don't get around here with a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, stop ripping that up. Knock it off. Get out from underneath the chair.
You see that?
We couldn't find him today, and he was under Adam's bed. He was just under the bed. And just there. Oh, I know that's highway robbery. Like, I have a fit. I would have such a fit. I wouldn't know what to do. I'm like, what did you do to my dog? Like, what? Like, why did she stop? Like,
We were having a fit.
what? Why did she keep
with that
going?
haircut.
Like, that haircut with like the dog has no hair. Like, I don't understand. Like why do they keep going?
That's horrible. That's what I said, Wisdom is better. I said that doesn't even look like the same dog, right? She said that she's calling that fake news. That's the first thing I said. I said, it is so different. It's not even the
Fake
same
news.
dog.
Fake news. Clout. Do anything. Bust it.
Girl, tell where you got your earrings and why you're doing that parade around the sponsorship, girl.
Girl, I got them from Shein. Hold on. Yeah. The only thing I'm ordering from Shein is jewelry because I don't trust their clothing.
Why not?
Because I feel like there's fast fashion, you know, like I love Nasty Gals, you know, there's Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, Misguided. Those to me are like fast fashion. Thank you. Those are fast fashion. But I feel like doggy, please don't knock my display down. No, he loves the tray. Don't. Okay, hold on. Don't knock my tray down.
I know he loves a tray.
Doggy, I will be highly upset if you knock my tray down.
Come here, doggy. Come here.
Sit down. Okay, so there's fast fashion, but I feel like there's levels, different levels to fast fashion. And I feel like Shein, their clothes are just too thin, like all the time. They're just too thin. They have tons of options, tons of cute things, but I don't know. I can't, there's just their clothing. I've had too many bad experiences. I just recently ordered from them and I tried again. And they were like two-tone sweatpants. One side was gray, one side was black. And I knew they weren't gonna have no fleece in them. And of course they didn't because like
they were
thin and they fit perfectly around my waist, but they were big on my ankles. And like they were big on my ankles and they didn't have no fleece in them. And so I was like, okay. And then when I stuck my hand in the pocket, it went right through. So I had a hole in my pocket. And I'm like, I can't with the clothing from Shein. I cannot. So, but I do like their jewelry. So I bought actually a hat from Shein and I bought some earrings. So these were some of the earrings I bought. I think these were either $1 or $3. But I like their jewelry. So I'll go with their jewelry. But I'm not really going with too much of anything else. I'll see cute skirts and blazers. But I'm like, I know it's gonna be paper thin. I know it is. So I cannot. But yeah.
Right. That's why my credit bad anyway. Right. It's true. Like, yeah, they could take the bills when they hit the social security number.
I bought something from Fashion Nova for the first time, and it's looking good. I'm glad I sized up, but I bought some turtlenecks from Fashion Nova just to try
Show those sitting boots you had. Those boots were so cute.
From Zara?
Yeah.
I bought some boots from Zara.
Those were really cute boots.
My adulting, a big purchase.
Styling the other day going to school.
I was like, hey.
But I know you could spring for something. No, they were adorable.
Yeah, no, they were a spring.
She said she didn't have like that height of the boot. She had like lower height and higher, but these were just so cute. So let me see. Evelina said she shops there. She's addicted to Shein. She just has to read the reviews.
So these are like my new Shein boots, and they said they're like authentic leather or something. They said, yeah, they retail for like $250, and they were on sale for $119. And I never spend that much on anything, but I just really wanted them, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna splurge, and I'm glad I did because I didn't have anything that they're like a calf boot. I didn't have anything this height, and I love this style, so I bought them. And they were $119, and it's my most expensive purchase ever. I do not shop like that.
No,
I buy $3 earrings and like $6 shirts from Target. I don't shop like that. So.
Hey, where'd you get? Somebody said, did you say where you got the earrings? Is that
Shein?
Shein, okay.
Shein, yeah. SHEIN. Shein, yeah. ASOS. I feel like they're kind of expensive. They're Fashion Nova. I feel like it's expensive too. I do. Even with all their 70% off and everything, like I was added a few turtlenecks and I saw the cart and I was like, why is it up so high? They said genuine leather. Well, they were like $250. And then they were on sale.
Right, hey. Did you use Afterpay?
No, I didn't. I bought them outright.
Oh,
but on my other retail therapy orders. Girl, bless it. All my other retail therapy orders are on Afterpay though.
Okay.
Everything else is on Afterpay.
Why the tenants using regular money and the landlord is using Afterpay? Yeah. She's with your spending habits, Tay.
What'd you say? Come on. Go boy. Can you go lay down on the bed? Look at little gingerbread man is up here. Come on up.
Look at the toys.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Go have a seat.
Sit down. Sit down. It's a little serious.
Have you shopped Boohoo? Yes, I have. So I like Boohoo as well. So where do I shop? So I've been really loving Pretty Little Thing lately. So Pretty Little Thing, Nasty Gal. I'll shop at H&M, Forever 21, Boohoo. Misguided, I can't get into for some reason. Like I have stuff in the cart, but like Misguided to me is kind of like Pretty Little Thing, and I prefer Pretty Little Thing. So I shop at Pretty Little Thing. Shein just for jewelry and accessories. I can't do their clothing. Can't do it.
Yeah, real
It's too thin.
boots are expensive. So yeah, I guess it was a steal.
Remember
right?
the show Love is Blind, and that girl who the guy said he didn't want to marry her, and she ran away in her wedding dress. But
Gia-
I think
Gia-
Gio Belly, Gia,
yeah,
her,
yeah.
like Gigi, Gio, something,
Yeah.
and Damien. So I saw her in those Zara boots on Instagram, and I went and found them, and at the time they didn't have my size, but then I went back maybe like a month later to find them, and they had my size, so I ordered them at that point. But she had them on, and I loved them, and I had to hunt them down, and she tagged Zara in them, and so I had to go to the Zara website and find them, and I found them.
Isn't it funny how you can find things? The other day I was watching Real Housewives of New York, of course, and I like interesting looking pants, and so I saw one of the cast members having these pants on. They were like jeans, but they had like a lot of like cuffs on it, like rolled cuffs, and they were called multiple cuff jeans. Honey, the things are $600. It's some strange, but like I just plugged in, and I literally just went to Google and put in what's her name, Lisa, Laura, I don't know, jeans, and immediately it came up. So people must always probably Google them. And when that price tag, I was like, what in the world? You know, I looked at $600 a long time. Yeah, that was crazy.
But I had to size up with Boohoo. Yeah, I'm learning sizes. I put in an order with Pretty Little Thing, and I ordered a size 4, and they just barely fit. So I ordered again, ordered size 6, and I did the same thing with Fashion Nova. Like I sized up, and I'm finding sizing up is better. At least for me, like I gotta size up for certain things. I'm like, yep, let's just go with size up.
It's kind of hard, like unless you know the store and you're familiar with their sizing. Isn't it difficult to?
It is, because like stuff will come and I'm like, oh man, I should have sized up. But then like when I order again, like I'll size up, because like the whole returning process too is just such a hassle. Like, you know, you gotta put it in the bag and then return it. And so like I really tried to get it right the first time, but it is.
He's really playing. You liking your toy? He's serious. He hates to be questioned.
You put it down. Yeah, you know that's busted. And he put his head down. You know it's busted.
He loves attention.
All of that.
It is, right? It's nice to treat yourself. Don't be deserved, girl.
Girl.
It was fun the other night. Again, it was like one of those moments in time I was talking about in the beginning. Doggy, if you knock over this order. And me and Tay were in here. I was in my bed. She was in the chair. And we both had our phones, and we were just like window shopping at our favorite stores.
It was fun. Oh my gosh, we both bought Crocs. It's people. I was scrolling on Instagram. Raven Elise was in her story. She had some Crocs on and sweatpants, and I was like, "That's a cute look."
And
like,
I want some
Crocs.
Guys, I have on Crocs, and I have on sweatpants, and I've been wearing them for years.
You're not a fashion icon.
Yes, I am. And I have Crocs.
It hit different when she wore it. You're like, I wear sweatpants and
my Crocs
are
so old. I've had these forever. And I'm like, wow, so you're interested in Crocs? Not only one, you want to buy like all the colors.
It
like,
hit different when I saw her outfit. I was like,
Crocs.
I'm buying Crocs. She's like, I wear Crocs and sweatpants all the time.
All of a sudden, she wanted Crocs and sweatpants.
And I bought some black Crocs with like little fur inside. I was like, cool. But Crocs has the audacity. Like, them things really aren't cute, and like they're like $50. I'm like, for real? And now I want them in every color. But I'm like, really? Like,
wasn't she was dragging Crocs in December.
What was I saying?
You always are dragging them. You hate Crocs.
I don't recall the events in question.
I've had Crocs for years, and you hated them. And then the other day, I was. Imagine me. I was shocked. I was shocked.
Crocs cost too much to look like that. It's so true. I'm like, where did they get their price tag at? They're duck shoes. I'm like, they're not cute, but they're cute.
Yeah,
and I bought some. Like,
I have the ones with the fur, but I want the ones that like they were called mammoth, and I can't find them anywhere. And the mammoth ones were what these used to look like, where the fur is kind of like on the outside. There's lots of fur. but I cannot find them anywhere. So I just have to just be relegated to the little regular Crocs with
Doggy,
little bit of fur.
no, not my display. Not my
You thought they
display.
were cheap, right?
Not the display. Hi, cute face, not the display.
Yeah, like it hit them. I don't know why. Like I haven't. She has seen her mother parade around in Crocs your entire life,
I
and
have.
all of a sudden, Raven Elise wears them.
Girl,
all of a
I don't
sudden.
know, girl. She was standing there in a little mirror. She had a little tan pair of sweatpants on with the black Crocs, and I'm like, I need that. I'm like, I need that look. I'm like, I like that. That's cute. And so I bought some. And you're like, I always wear sweatpants and Crocs. And I'm like, I don't know, Ma. I don't know.
That's. I guess that's what an influencer does. It influences your opinion about things. I was wearing Crocs for years. Doggy, what are you doing? Let's see if you put the. Oh, come on!
Ooh.
My pillow.
That's not nice. Okay, we're doing not nice things now, and I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset. Come here.
That's destructive.
Oh,
Oh, fresh.
should I show the people that you know how to do paw?
Oh my gosh, she taught her paw.
I got the
So
fuck. Come here.
cute.
Come here. Can I pick you up? We can show the people paw. Come here. Come here.
Crocs are a no-go. Am I getting the little accessories? We talked about it.
What little accessories?
Just all the Crocs that you like.
No, we're not.
Why?
When did we talk about that? No, I'm not getting the
Like the strawberry,
no.
the banana.
No,
So
girl.
you just like snap them in.
Doggy won't let me pick him up. Okay, all right, you stay over there then. Sit.
I love being comfy, but I can't with the Crocs. No! Oh
Good
my
boy.
gosh. They are so comfortable. Yeah. Little accessories.
I'm glad I didn't go out and buy every single color that I wanted to buy until I see if I wear them enough.
Right.
Because I really was getting ready to spend like $300 on some Crocs, buying them in all the colors. I'm just like, why am I going to do this? Why am I doing that?
I know, but
I have,
this
to make
is
sure,
like
I have to make sure I wear them.
it's just like fleeting. Like you like the way they look on
Disney
Raven.
accessories? They have Disney
Disney?
accessories? Disney?
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 Disney? We
Girl,
turned his little head. We turned his little head.
Okay. Okay. All right. You won't let me touch. You won't let me touch them. Okay.
And so, do they pop off or do they stay in when you snap them in?
Crocs are like $44.
Mhm.
They're like $44.99 or something
And
like
if
that.
you want some fur, I think they're $49, aren't they?
No, I thought the fur were like 60 or something.
The mammoth ones are 60, but the regular
Girl, stop
Crocs,
saying mammoth.
they are. That's what they're called.
Sounds like something from like the Ice Age. Stop saying mammoth.
They look like something from the Ice Age. That's exactly the way they look.
Do they have blinged out ones? They do. I think they're called like they're glitter Crocs.
Yes, the giblets. I wanted camouflage
The what?
Crocs. The giblets.
The giblets? Girl.
I wanted camouflage Crocs, and I can't find them anywhere. A yellow pair. They were in Nourish. They were in my cart the other day.
Them ugly shoes.
But I said, I know that I would never wear them. As cute as they were, as much as I want them in my closet, I know I wouldn't wear them. So I said, let me just put them back on the shelf for somebody else. They were so cute. They were so yellow. They were so clean and fluffy inside and all that. But nope, I know they would stay
This
like
is
that.
best. I'm waiting for jellies to come back again. Remember
Oh
jellies?
my gosh,
Girl,
yes.
you made me throw my jellies away.
I did because you stepped in some ha-ha on the street, and I'm like,
Girl,
I'm
they
not,
know what ha-ha is, girl.
ha-ha is doggy poo. And I was not
They
about
call
to.
it ha-ha
I'm like,
in
if
the
I
family.
could chop your ankles off, I would have. So you were lucky that I spared your shoes. Like, I might step out the shoes,
Excuse me.
step away from the shoes.
Please don't
They're
touch
not
that.
coming in the car. You just wave goodbye
No.
to the shoes. I'm not cleaning dog ha-ha down.
Doggy,
in Boston.
oh my gosh, she's gonna take the whole thing down.
So, yeah.
Not playing them with your plastic shoes.
I love my. Oh, I had Birkenstock. Everybody in the family laughed at me when I had Birkenstock. Then everybody, one by one, went out and bought Birkenstock.
Remember, got fake Birkenstocks?
Who did? Oh yeah, you did. Like 4 pairs.
I got like 4 pairs of like fake
Did you ever
Birkenstocks.
wear them things?
I don't know, I still have them. I have the black and white ones,
Did you?
I think. I think I got rid of the ones with the flowers on them.
Saltwater sandals? No. What are they?
He's ripping something. He is acting up. It's that. Oh, it's almost. It's 10:38.
Where is he? I can't see. I hear
So while
him
we're sitting here
breathing.
chatting, once again, our sponsor tonight is Nourish Your Curls. They are a small black-owned brand, actually like an online beauty supply store where they sell natural hair products. But she came out with her own line, Nourish Your Curls. There are 5 products in the line right now. There is a nourishing detangler, nourishing curl smoothie, nourishing protein and moisturizing deep conditioner, and a nourishing buttercream. And all natural ingredients. Again, Black owned. We styled our hair with the products tonight. We both have the curl smoothie in our hair. LoriAnne's tried the Nourishing Deep Conditioner. She says it's great. I love the Nourishing Detangler. I used it with the curl smoothie. My hair's sticking out. And if you shop their products tonight, you can use the code Nourish for 15% off. Not sure if you guys sold it out or not yet, but you can go check it out. There are links in the description box. Dogginess, please stop. There are links in the description box where you can go check it out and shop. The smell is nice too. It smells like marshmallow. Yes, our very first sponsor. So hopefully more come rolling through. If you would like us to do something like this for your business, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be hair. We have actually a blue light one coming up. Zulu jumped in there like, can you do this in your life? So we're gonna be showing some Zulu glasses one of these weekends. They want to sponsor a Friday Night Live. So whether you're big or you're small,
that's what
let us sponsor your business. Here. Sponsor Friday Night Live, and your product could be sitting here next. Doggy. Ay, Dios, getting on my nerves. Get the hair out of your eye. It's covering it. I can't see your eyeball. There. I can't see it. Nice sponsorship promotion, yeah. I think it went well, right? I was nervous. Yeah. Probably why I woke up with feeling anxious because I was like, oh my gosh, it's our first sponsorship. We have to do good. This, this and these are paid sponsorships. So it's like the Super Bowl. You pay to get your ad out there on the Super Bowl. So girl, our MADCURLS Live is like the Super Bowl, girl. Clearly, because we sold out. She sold out.
I know.
You guys went and bought. Hey, doggy, doggy. No.
Doggy, come here.
I can't have nice things ever. I can never have nice things. Please stop. Oh my gosh.
Come here.
You guys saw that? My display was going down.
He loves that tray because I told him he couldn't have it. So it's funny during the day when I'm watching him, he sleeps by it. He puts his paw on it. He just has to have some connection with that tray because I always tell him no tray. And he's obsessed with the tray. And I saw him just laying his head the other day. I saw him put his tongue out really quick to just try to touch it. And I'm like, Doggy, you are obsessed with that tray.
You come here. You stay away from the tray.
Yeah, I'm just trying to draw attention to the products.
It's your eyes. Here.
He needs a little haircut in his eyes.
He's not. Okay.
Okay.
Now show people you know Paw.
Oh wait, this is so cute.
Paw. Good boy.
That's so
boy. Okay, we do it one more time. Okay, I know. Good boy. Okay. Paw. Good boy. You're a boy.
Oh my gosh. I've never seen cuter.
Oh my goodness. He loves the praise he gets. Okay, now I'm gonna make me flash for people. He gets so excited because you do so good because you do Mama to Paw. Yes, you do. You do Mama to Paw. Okay.
A cute little wrecking ball, I know.
Paw. Paw. Good boy.
Adorable.
You're so good.
You are so smart.
You're so good. Good boy. Good boy.
So smart. See, so smart.
He's so smartness.
Look at you. Like a little mitt.
Girls, we needed someone too. We were so excited. We were so excited when we got emails. We're like, somebody wants to sponsor us. So this is our first one. Great way to kick it off. So excited.
Mm-hmm. I know, because we love some products on this channel. Product junkies, all of us. So that was excellent. And I'm glad that we were able to do good for them. That's kind of what my vision was, right? Small companies that just need to. So everybody sometimes just needs that one chance, that door open, and just to kind of get on the map. And
we love put folk on the map.
Yeah,
folk on the mappy map. Mappity map. Okay, show me kisses. Show me kisses. Dogs, my cat wouldn't do anything without a treat. I know Spencer was like, what? Where's the TREAT? Because he knows the word. Mm-hmm. I'm like the praise. That's how I teach him with praise. Lots of praise, and he loves it. He's so excited. He loves the praise.
He looks for it.
Yeah. All right.
I know you don't need to get the cracker all the time.
Cracker or yeah.
Cookie,
like we give him them, but it's praise.
Mm-hmm.
You learn by praise. You lots of praise. You're so good. I know you're so good. You're a good boy. Your mama's sweet boy.
We hope we have another one with the same temperament.
I want another one this summer. I said right when school gets out, I want to get another one so I have all
make
summer.
Sure it's good and trained.
To train them.
We'll have to tell people you will be returning to the school district.
It's gonna be Doggy, and we gonna get you a brother. You want a brother? You have a friend around the house, a brother? Yeah, this summer.
Oh, she's gonna kill me.
This summer, you have a brother.
I could barely handle him. I couldn't do it without Adam here.
Oh my god.
When he has to go to the bathroom during the day, I always call Adam on my cell phone. I'm like, Addie, I'm like, Doggy has to go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, Doggy, go wait by the door for your ride. Then Adam comes in, I'm like, okay, there's your ride. I said, I'll see you soon. He's left pawed.
So what would you call him? Spencer already picked out the name, and I like the name. We're thinking Puddles. Puddles. Doggy and Puddles. But you were like to me like you're off naming duty. Like, where'd you get that name? I said Spencer chose. You're like, oh, it's a lovely name. I love that name. I'm like, Spencer chose Puddles. And I'm like, I love it. Doggy and Puddles. I want the same kind of dog, mini golden doodle. I want him to be maybe a little bit lighter though, but we'll see. We'll see where we go and what Doggy I fall in love with.
Doggy grew into his name, and like I think people just kind of grew into the name with him because when we first got him, we would tell people, and they were like, huh, like I mean, people were like insulting about it. You know, you could think of another name or how original, or whatever, but eventually, now we tell people and they're just like, oh my god, how cute.
One of the best way to contact us about a sponsorship is through our email. So it's madcurls@gmail.com. Just write to us, you know, say your name, what your business is, send us, you know, your links, website, Instagram, like, you know, whatever you want shown, show us what your business is. And again, it doesn't have to be hair. We're doing glasses. Someone reached out about like this balm that she has. Yeah, it's advertisement for, you know, your business, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Some people even want to like buy like shout out opportunities like other YouTubers, smaller YouTubers. They're like, you know, hey, I want a shout out for, you know, I want to promote my YouTube channel, so can I sponsor Friday Night Live? And so like we could have like, you know, a sponsor by a YouTube channel, and she just wants people to check out her YouTube channel. Like, we'll do that too. Like, you know, if you want to pay for a little advertisement on MADCURLS Live, and your YouTube channel will sit up here all night. So we're doing that too.
I don't think we made it clear. So I think that when we started talking money, I think that like she was young, like a young channel, and I still maybe in high school or something, right?
Maybe college.
Okay, so I don't think it was understood that it's a sponsorship, like you're sponsoring us because we were doing it like as a source of income, and so it's like to me I felt like it kind of like helped both ways. It helped us out, and then it helped people like getting on the map. So, but no, it's not a free thing. When you sponsor, you're paying, and then we're giving you guys the promotion.
People pay millions for the Super Bowl ads.
Millions.
I know. Doggy's treats are free. I ain't gonna buy the treat for no money. I ain't getting no money.
Thank you, KJ. I really liked it. I used it tonight before I came on. I love
Joseph
that.
Harris said, Lori, your curls look so thick and healthy. Not sure if it's the color, but what did you use?
What our sponsor.
The Nourish Your Curls, a nourishing curl smoothie. One and done styler, right?
Yeah.
As a one and done.
I know. I was noticing it earlier. I'm like, look how dark our hair looks here. Look, I'm looking through our. It really does it looks thick, right? Yeah.
You want to go watch Finding Dory? We love Finding Dory. Dory finds his family. He lost his family and he didn't find it. Or she finds it. Yeah, Dory's a girl. You want Finding Dory? He slumped. He's tired.
Yeah, I know with the color, but I think if I lighten it, it's going to. I don't know, just it's healthy now, right? The color. It's just my natural color.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Sometimes I like it, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes it just seems like it ages me, and then other times I felt like the highlights just kind of like gave me that little, what do they call it, the je ne sais quoi.
The je ne sais quoi?
Je ne sais quoi.
Hey, the je ne sais quoi. Wait, nugginess? He's so good.
Good night, the lovely art.
I know, I'm getting sleepy too. I'm getting very sleepy, so,
What if dogs will be protected over your children in the future? Lovely. Yes, he goes off the deep end when anyone's coming on the property.
He has to protect and serve.
Try to attack my levelers. Wait, my levelers.
I know, you're gonna ruin the blinds. Look, he hasn't touched my blinds. I told him, I gave him a nice talking to. I said, Doug, you're not gonna touch my new blinds. You're not gonna destroy them.
Blinds,
and he hasn't.
Round 2, yeah.
He has, but if he hears something outside, like he'll bark at them and then he'll look at me like he wants me to open the blinds so we can see what's going on. I'm like, okay, I'll open them. I'll open them for you. I was like, thank you for not touching them. I'll open them.
Yeah, I know, Joseph. I think it's strictly just taking the highlights, just cutting them out little by little, and maybe just the shortcut. But it does. I think it's because it's darker. that my hair looks thicker.
Night, Leslie. Yeah, we're gonna be heading out too. I'm gonna head out. Doggy's sleepy. Look at me, he's slumped.
You had one too many?
You got one too many. You know what? We go watch Dory. He falls asleep. He can't hang for movies. He falls asleep during Dory. His birthday's coming up. We want to have a Tarzan themed birthday. Eat Tarzan and Turk and Tantar the elephant. He's like, Mom, is this water sanitary? It looks questionable to me. What about bacteria? I love that part.
And doggy down, yeah.
You sleeping? You see yourself in the mirror because you're so cute.
Can we do a hair care video for your brothers and sons?
Do any of them have hair? Well, Spencer kind of has a fade. Adam definitely has hair.
Does he? Okay, I haven't seen Adam's hair in a while. I don't know.
Adam
Maybe I don't
has
pay
hair.
attention. Spencer will come down sometimes and stand in front of me, and I was like, "Oh, I like your haircut." Wrinkles. I've had it like for the last 2 weeks, and I'm like, I don't know.
He gets all his feels. It's like, oh.
I'm like, I'm like watching you 24/7. Okay, so you had your haircut for 2 weeks. Looks lovely. I finally noticed it.
Hey. You're the sweetest. All right. Doggy's been good. He's had just about enough.
It will be up, Adina, shortly after, right?
This video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said
So-
she missed most of the live.
Okay, so when we close it down, we put it on private just so it can like download, and then we release it again. So it gets released within like a half hour of us like leaving. So of us closing it down. So
Sometimes even sooner than that.
are you gonna YouTube his birthday again? That's a good question.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, right?
I mean, we're gonna play around decorations and stuff.
What'd
Like,
you say?
and so we're gonna get some decorations and stuff. Somebody need to see them.
I know.
You gonna have bubbles, you have a party,
Bubble.
bubbles and party guests, maybe. Social distance, party guests. Maybe no party guests. Maybe we'll go live. You guys will be his party guests
I know,
for
right?
his party. Your Tarzan party, you'll be
No.
2.
Oh my gosh, I
He's
can't.
gonna be 2.
I can't.
Oh my goodness. LoriAnne, I'm gonna do another skincare video. I told her she should. I'm like, you need to like do one with like products that you use like constantly, your retinols and stuff like that.
I mean, it really, since you guys really enjoyed it, and it was so simplistic, I didn't have to be super knowledgeable about anything. So if I could just do it like on that level, because I don't want to go in like I know so much about skincare, because I really don't. I just know from experience what works for me, and I guess the proof is in the pudding, because I really would take advice from someone that skin I wasn't like impressed with. So I think that I have the skin to do it. You know, people like see my skin and like, oh my god, I want like what she has. So I think on that level I can do it. But as far as like mixing glycolic acid and Mandel, I can't do all that. I just can tell people like what I use, how often I use it, when I started using it. This has like been a journey. I'm 53, so I've been doing this since early 30s. So it's just trial and error over the years.
The girls say they want that girl.
Yeah? Alright. So you said just start going through like the product, right?
Yeah.
Just pick something off the shelf.
I mean, that's kind of what we did for like the natural hair. Like we don't dive all into ingredients. Right. We
Right.
just talk about the products and like how they've worked for our hair. You see us use them, and we just give feedback like that. But we don't dive all into all the different scientific names and stuff like that. We've never really done that on this show.
But what I'm on now, and I love it, and over the like my mother talked about it years ago, and to me it was just out of the price range, and it still pretty much is. But you got it from because you were an Ulta influencer. But that's Strivectin. I can speak from experience. Like I've tried a lot of different brands, as you guys know, the Drunk Elephant, Sunday Riley. I mean, drugstore, all of that stuff. But Strivectin, I've been using, and I really, really like it, and I definitely see results from it. So I've gotten a lot of the products after pay.
So do it at your comfort level. Great video.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. All right, girl. Yeah, because you got up and girl, you was dressed and you were like, I'm filming my video today. I was like, girl, you better film it. You better do that thing and film it. Like so. All right. Sounds good.
The dog was in the background.
He was. We had to take his collar off because like he'll be chingling in bells, but he was just laying there. He does good. Like when I have to like film videos and stuff, like he just sits down. You just sit down. You're so good with your winter nose. Your nose is so light. He's so light.
I can have your love fest after we hang out.
Okay. I know you love momminess. I know I love you too. Okay.
Got it.
All right, good. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to live. Thank you to those that sent us super chats. We always appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Nourish Your Curls for sponsoring our Friday Night Live tonight, our very first sponsor. If this is something that might interest you, definitely email at it's MADCURLS@gmail.com with your business and who you are, and we can talk, and your product might be here at Friday Night Live or whatever. If you want to, you know, sponsor your social medias or whatever you're trying to do, we're just looking to help promote people and yeah, sponsor Friday Night Live. So thank you guys for coming, and we will see you guys
around the old corral. Okay, corral.
Around the OK Corral.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Bye.